of the Metaverse. They travel through time and space and stuff. Troll them, re-roll them, throw them above. They fly through dimensions, this isn't a bluff. Heroes compelled, they have no choice. Bound by the winds of a secret voice. Masters of the Metaverse. Masters of the Metaverse. Masters of the Metaverse. Masters of the Metaverse.
Welcome to Masters of the Metaverse on Hyper RPG, the interactive, hyper-active, community-driven channel where we have RPGs. Can you believe it?
A lot of them.
Yeah! This particular show is my favorite right now because I'm on it.
Yeah.
This is Masters of the Metaverse, an adventure comedy improv series in which 6 regular people are thrust into the bodies of heroes from other worlds where they fight evil and sometimes food.
And we've matured to the point as a cast where you can say that we've been thrust into the bodies of these people and none of us
Without
laugh.
one person snickering.
Not in the slightest.
Before we get going, I would like to introduce my wonderful cast here at Masters of the Metaverse. First, Mr. Chris Odie, playing the part of Metapilot Thomas, also Magical Space Prince Chad.
Space Prince Esteban.
Miss Prince
AKA
Esteban,
Chadwick.
yes. Next to him is somebody that he knows rather well because he has children with her, Sarah Sanders Odie, who is playing the part of Jenica, and also Eliana, Magical Space Princess Fabulon. I'm going to remember all of these today.
I'm impressed.
Because I have to. Next is that the lovely Maggie Fergie Waggy, playing the part of Rosie and Zelenia, Magical Space Princess Burger Town Incorporated.
Burgers!
Burgers are good.
Yeah.
The lovely Vanessa Pastel, playing the part of Metapilot Aquamarine, inhabiting the avatar of Ricci, Magical Space Princess Dynamax. Next to her, Lisa Coronado, who is playing the mysterious Tessa. And also, Vega, Magical Space Princess Blackstar. And returning to our regular roster today, Mr. Matt Vansel, who has played the part of Metapilot Nick. And in the last iteration of our show, he also played former President Theodore Roosevelt.
This is part of my community service.
My name is Christian Doyle. I'm going to be your game master today. Normally, this is the part of the show where I say Patreon voters voted on what your special buffs are this week, but we didn't put up voting. That's my bad. I'm sorry. So everybody gets 10 armor and a +3 to any one roll today.
Thank you.
That's on me in honor of Independence Day,
No, I'm gonna get one.
Woo!
which I guess is tomorrow.
I guess.
Declared independence from your duties.
That's right.
Yeah. There
That's
we
exactly
go.
what I did. All right, so let's talk about what we have been doing over this last chapter of the Metaverse. Our pilots were thrust into, because I had to use it again. Our pilots were put into the avatars of magical space princesses, guardians of their particular universe.
Oh, it's a sex reference. That's actually really funny. Okay, I get it now. Thrust into.
Best part is he's right now on the first time we referenced it. He'll catch the second one in 5 minutes.
He's got a delay.
Excuse me, I'm being a space princess.
He is so much faster than all of us, it's best not to poke him. All right.
I will consume you all. Why is there a turkey leg?
These magical space princesses have been...
his own backstory.
No, he does not.
Oh, yes.
These magical space princesses recently took on a new magical space princess in that of Magical Space Prince Chad, who has the power of Chad
And friendship.
And friendship.
and friendship. The power of Chad and friendship, along with his magical space blaster, the turkey leg known as Brad, who has recently gone on a solo career, although he is reunited with the space princesses. When last we left our intrepid heroes, they had been invited to an intergalactic battle of the bands.
We decided things were too normal the last time you were here, Matt, so we
I've
wanted
gone a month. A month.
We're magical space princesses. Is that really so?
That explains the turkey blast.
Some people have just seen the Chat Blaster for the first time and are horrified by it. Thank you, Chat, for your horror. We appreciate it.
They can't be horrified. They created Brad.
I've been to the stores that sell stuff
They
like this.
created
yeah.
Brad.
Brad was originally just going to be a gun, but thanks to the power of Chat, he has been turned into a fully sentient, talking, singing drumstick with a very powerful folk music career.
It never ends.
With the
You can
soul
eat
of
the protein
Nickelback.
forever.
With the soul, as of last week, yes, now he has the soul of
The soul
Nickelback, and
voice
all
of
of us
Nickelback.
can
Hear him now. We can
Not
hear him
just
before.
Chad.
Yeah.
Chad, the lead
Just in
singer of
case there was any
Nickelback.
confusion, Matt, we wanted to make sure you were up to
Oh,
speed.
it's all fine. There's no confusion whatsoever. I think I know everything I need to
Right.
about this universe.
So,
I'll help you if you need it.
as I said, you were invited to participate in an intergalactic battle of the bands against the likes of Tommy Horcrux and the band Who Shall Not Be Named and Nickelback, who were unfortunately killed in the lobby. In the first scene, murder is only funny sometimes if it involves Nickelback. Okay, this was a perfect example of humor. Yes. Nickelback exploded repeatedly. Then you went and you did your song, which Chat made you write and perform as a band last week. Which got you past round one, which was proving you were a band, which brought you directly into round two, which was the battle of the bands, in which you all try to kill each other inside a large steel cage.
Like we totally should have seen that coming.
Yes.
Yeah, we missed
The evil Queen Lorrianna was one of the judges at the contest who was kind of there via satellite and a floating monitor. You decided that the disco ball at the beginning of the battle was in fact an evil artifact through some guesswork and a little bit of luck. You decided to get rid of it by knocking it off the top of the cage, shooting it through the roof of the building, which took the entire roof off,
AC-20.
allowing you to do battle with your enemies, only to have it fly in moments later as a giant robot lands on top of the cage holding said disco ball. If any of you are familiar with U.S. history, you know that the giant robot has 4 presidential faces on it, and it is in fact a robotic version of Mount Rushmore, near as you can tell.
Perfect.
Which brings us back to Nick. So you missed some stuff while you were gone. But I hope I filled you in enough that you know what's happening now. What has happened is that you've just landed. And we will get there in just a moment. First, let's talk about some of the things we have available for the fine people at home. Because that's what we do. We have all of our buffs are available still. Only a few of the pre-purchasables have been bought, so be careful.
Can you
don't-
tell us like which ones?
Yeah, Jenica, Thomas, and Nick got their pre-purchasables.
Okay.
All right.
Oh, that's
Buffs,
right.
yes, buffs are available. We've got a System Shock held over from last week that I am saying still counts because it was the middle of a fight.
Excellent.
We still have a hack attack that has not gone off in 3 episodes
What?
that we're just waiting for the right moment for.
What?
Hope it doesn't happen further down the line. You never know. Don't forget, once purchasables reach $500, you get your first golden waffle. What is a golden waffle, you ask? Well, I'm glad that you did. You know that song that everybody sang at the beginning of the show?
Or did hand motions?
If we make $500, we write a silly song just for you based on your suggestions and perform it on the very next show. We have a couple more to get through today. So hopefully we get to those. But we also have an entire story to finish in Magical Space Princess Land. So I'm really hoping that things go well. Yes, Nick.
I have a question about the everything.
Yes. Go.
In character?
I'll take an in-character question.
Okay, is there anything in my databanks to give me context on this universe?
Near as you can tell, now you've only been here for about 10 minutes in
Okay.
this universe. You
Yeah.
flew straight here from your entry point. It's got kind of an anime vibe to it.
I dressed appropriately.
Yes.
Scarf for no reason.
Uh-huh.
Bandana with the moon on it.
Perfect. So you're already dressed for the part, which is good.
Okay, so
But-
if I cringe, there's a giant tear gonna appear here, and am I gonna have like
Yeah.
a little 3-foot sidekick with encephalitis?
Often, yes, you could. That could happen.
Okay.
It may not, as your avatar, as you know, is not from this universe.
And has never been happier about that fact.
Right. Yeah. This is a robot from an entire universe of giant transforming robots.
I can deal with that.
And You had to go. So you left to come here. Here you are.
All right.
On mission. Stay on target.
So nothing from the databanks then.
The databanks tell you that they have never been. I mean, they've never been here before.
Awesome.
So there's nothing in the database about this place. But from what you can tell, I mean, it's very futuristic, and there's magic. So it's got high magic and high technology that work somewhat in unison, but maybe separate from each other. It's all very vague.
The power of vagueness.
Like it was the half-baked idea of a very stoned, skinny man one day a couple years ago, and maybe they let him do a show eventually.
Got it.
It's a blank canvas.
It is a bit of a blank canvas. So, as you know, round 2 of the
I'm
Battle of
not
the
in
Bands
charge
has started.
lately. Have you know?
That was for you.
And on top of the cage has landed this giant robot, Rushmore. Vega, Ricci, I need a sorcery roll from both of you immediately.
Shite. Are we
Oh,
on
we're just
12s?
jumping right in.
Uh-huh.
Yep.
Woo!
Oh, balls.
16.
I rolled a 22.
Oh yeah, that's bad. Okay.
We need some
My
meta
math too.
points.
He is, the thing that just flew in here does not belong in this time.
Oh, goodness.
It is a time aberration. And you, as the keeper of time, kind of know this. Something doesn't seem right about him. That's what you can tell.
He does not belong in this
Would
time.
I recognize the Rushmore?
You, Tessa, would recognize Mount Rushmore.
Yeah,
because
almost would,
you know
right?
you're a
Yeah.
human from here, and we have that in South Dakota.
And I was there when he proclaimed his Rushmore love.
That could just be a coincidence, but it's definitely a metapilot. Everybody knows that.
Time for hashtag Thomas Buff. Power of Chad.
Yes, let the power of
Thank you,
Chad
Chad.
in. Thank you for the Thomas buff.
A time aberration.
A time aberration.
He's out of time. He's out of place.
Anomaly?
Yeah, but he's like on top of the cage, and right now we're in the cage.
I'm like, he totally brought the disco ball back.
I worked so hard to shoot that thing out of here.
Yeah, you did work really hard, and you know what? A boy messed it up again.
We have to
because-
talk to him. We have to find out where he's from.
Also, can we get him to throw
But
it
wait,
at
what's
us?
happening in the cage right now, right? Because we're in the middle of something.
You are in the
Right.
middle of we're in the
Kiss
middle of
Army.
the third round of combat. In fact,
The Kiss Boy Army.
I remember
Kiss
what's
Boy
happening.
you have all transformed into your battle forms.
Right. I'm sorry. I'm just taking a moment out of character to think about how this sounds to Matt right now, and I'm so happy.
I tuned out like 10 minutes ago.
Why?
Thank you. Yeah, I didn't
Woo!
All right.
I like that you're showing up.
I'm in my happy place.
This is a very happy place.
So
Staying
Kiss
in
Boy
my
Army was
place.
still gravitationally thrust together, right?
All right.
Yes, they're
seems
still
no.
gravitationally thrust
No,
together.
they're not, because I used
The place
Chad
where you
Blaster
landed
and
is
shot
a
them in the
very,
middle
very
and it
small
spread apart.
moon
Right, you
known as
blew them up,
Planet
that's right.
Thunderdome. It's basically a resort casino with a post-apocalyptic theme that is putting on a huge concert.
That's pretty cool.
From what you've read, like, there's a battle of the bands happening here. There are over 250,000 people in attendance.
From what I've read.
Yes, from what
So
you've
the
read
only thing in my databank
is what's happening right
is
now
the
on
festival.
the news.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. All
The
right.
only thing, like, in regards to this is what you can get off the databanks that are from this.
Okay, so I'm
This
like
universe.
watching the news as I'm watching the
You
news.
have the ability to multitask being a robot, so I'm giving that to you.
Excellent. Awesome.
There's over 250,000 people in attendance from all different parts of the known galaxy. You know that there's an evil queen involved as one of the judges, and the guy who owns the planet Valentine has promised the winner of the Battle of the Bands will get Planet Thunderdome for his or her very own.
And he like totally likes Ricci right now.
Yeah, since we are going mid-action, right? We're going
Yes.
as if no time has stopped. Vega did separate them. But
Chad Blaster,
With the
remember?
Chad Blaster.
That's right, you blasted them apart with Chad Blaster. I'd
But
forgotten.
I was Ricci at the time, and I delayed my action, so you could, using Deja Vu, make them all get impaled again, because technically I delayed for you.
I understand these words individually.
You're new to our
So,
time, so it makes
that's the
sense
floor.
that
As
you
you
don't
look
understand.
That didn't take long.
I don't get
Man, you even fucked up his hair from there. Like, how did you even do that? That's amazing.
Yeah.
God, focus, people.
I got a lot
No,
of-
but you could, if you want, have them all impaled again.
Wait, what, they were
You see,
impaled before?
this
Yeah,
is
they
why
all
I
got,
don't drink
they
on
all
the show.
got gravitationally thrown together.
It's
and she has Deja
juice.
Vu, which repeats an action.
Do I have any knowledge of the time in which he is from? Could I roll something?
You could definitely do that on your turn. We're gonna re-roll initiative.
Okay.
Can we like talk to him?
You will be able to talk to him, but again, we are
We're
mid-action.
fighting though.
So what you see as you look down, you see
31.
you see a group of magical space princesses. They're all in like kind of Power Ranger miniskirt armor.
Oh, right, battle.
And there's several
We look like this if you need context.
empty spots on the floor.
Okay.
With your thermographic vision, you can see there are actually several bodies of people kind of cowering in the corner that appear to be invisible to the light spectrum.
Yeah, because we like totally made him invisible.
Right.
Like
Okay.
probably 15 to 20 other people that are just kind of hiding inside the cage, trying not to be conspicuous.
How large is this cage?
It is about 100 feet, 100 feet, 100 feet.
Okay, so a cube.
But it's circular.
That's not okay.
It's a circular cage on a square stage.
If it's circular, it can't have dimensions on 3 axes. Never mind. Okay. Yes.
It's about 100 foot.
100 foot. Got it. And I'm standing on top of it, holding a disco ball.
Correct.
A shiny disco ball.
A shiny disco ball
It
that's
could totally
glowing with
be
Is
magic.
there another kind of disco ball?
It's evil.
An evil disco ball.
This is an evil disco ball.
This is a worked up robot.
It
doll.
is. It's sucking the power to power Lorrianna and her.
Oh, something's
terrible.
sucking.
What are you implying by
Would you like our new initiative?
Would you like
31.
35.
21.
31.
Easy.
I mean, 31.
34.
Yeah.
25.
I said 35.
Oh, close.
Today's.
Who am I missing?
Ricci? 21.
So I have a 35, 34, two 31s, a 21, and a 25.
Correct.
I'm 35. You got that? Yeah.
I did.
I'm very excited about my 35.
I can tell. All right. So the other thing you see is what looked like 7-foot-tall semi-cyborg versions of the band Kiss.
How are they indistinguishable from the actual members of KISS?
Less Semitic features.
Okay, got it.
No, I believe that they're not really wearing makeup so much as metal masks.
Tank, Spaceman, and the Woo Girls.
What was that?
Thank you,
Meta
Chad.
points. Yay! Spending
Oh,
one.
meta point to Tank, Spaceman, and the Woo Girls.
I spent one.
When did Tank Space?
I'm spending one.
Last week.
Me too, please.
So when Nickelback died,
They're all
Tank,
gone.
Spaceman showed
Catch it on the next time.
and took their place.
All 3 meta points
they're
are gone.
Are you kidding?
No.
That was fast.
Well, yeah. Nobody wants to be stuck in a D12.
Is that how you summon Tank Spaceman, kill Nickelback?
Apparently.
No.
Which is why the world may never truly know Tank. All right, friends. Oh dear, here it comes.
Here, what comes?
Nothing.
Oh, we haven't met a meltdown already?
Yeah.
I just got here.
I wanted it to be a surprise.
Do anything weird if there is a hashtag meta meltdown.
Just to make it more clear.
Thank you, Chad. Guys, and just evil. So yeah, these guys appear to be fighting these princesses.
Okay.
But the princesses are all meta pilots.
So we're on a contraventional planetoid called the Thunderdome, full of 250,000 people in the Battle of the Bands, and I am standing on a 100-foot cage in which fighting are the 7-foot-tall cyborg versions of Kiss and the Magic Space Princesses, who are meta pilots. But there are also 10 to 20 dudes hiding invisible in the corners of the cage.
Yes.
And I am holding an evil disco ball.
Giant evil disco
Don't
ball.
tell my family I popped it during our holiday weekend visit to add hashtag Rosie, but it's a hashtag meta point to help in this Metaverse finale.
No, thank you so much.
Thank you. I love you. Thank you.
We'll see you on VOD later, but we missed
I
you.
will use it wisely or unwisely.
Depending
Really, it's
on the
one half
gonna
dozen,
use
dozen
the
other.
point.
What's that?
You're using the point?
Yeah.
Okay, the point is gone.
So who's up first? It's Eliana, right?
Well, before the round starts, we get to roll a system shock.
Dang it!
Like, just use the hormones.
Hopefully it's in our favor.
He taught me a lesson.
They're invisible, yeah.
They're hiding the
All
corners
those
of
meta
the
points,
circular
though.
cage.
Feel terrible.
Yeah. Yeah.
Nick, you are one over from where you are
Oh,
I'll take it.
Yeah,
towards
lucky.
Avatar. You are 2 over towards pilot.
Bless it.
You are all the way Avatar.
Oh, lucky.
All the way Avatar.
Aquamarine's pretty cool.
Time!
Right in the middle.
Okay.
It'd be so much worse.
I can drive a motorcycle over here.
I can drive a motorcycle.
And you are all the way pilot for the second time in this entire series.
I think the first time was when we were actually in the pilot room.
Yeah. Chad has gone full pilot for the first time.
You never go full pilot. Ow.
Okay, so now the round can start, and sure enough, Eliana gets to go first.
Yay! Okay, so like, who is closest to me?
Kiss.
All of them?
Well, they were like you can easily get to anybody in the cage at any time because of how fast you move.
Okay. Yeah, but I would totally wanted to do something like magical with. I would really like to. I really don't like their tongues because they're gross.
You don't like their what?
Their tongues.
Their tongue. Only one of them's got the tongue, but
Yeah,
yeah.
but they're all related to him, and I don't like it. So what I
They
would like.
share boy cooties. This
They're
logic
gross.
is sound.
So what I would like to do is I would like to boil their tongues because I have the power of heat. And so I would like their tongues to erupt into boiling pustules.
This is a
Get
fucked
it.
up universe.
Get it!
I'm so proud of you. This is a very emotional day for Selenia.
That's so
All right,
cool.
can you explain to me how you can work that?
Okay, so I have like the power of heat, obviously, and so like so picture like the sun, and you know how like when you have a magnifying glass and you could like burn stuff with it.
Okay, so you're focusing a beam of light to shoot into all of their mouths.
Because obviously they're like.
Separate sides. They weren't just a giant ball of Kiss, remember?
But like.
And then they all flew apart.
Okay.
And they're not mad at Chad for some reason.
Well, it could be like a prism instead of like a magnifying glass, so then it would.
Oh,
go
you could
in different
totally
ways.
bounce it off
So
of my
bounce it off
stone.
of your jewel and
Yep.
try and get all of
Yes.
their mouths at the same time. Okay, because of your dynamic powers, I will give you a special attack rank 5.
Okay.
Wow.
And also give you the PMV of targets rank 5. So you'll be able to hit up to 5 people with it, which is more than you need.
Perfect. Thank you.
So roll an attack roll.
Okay.
Meta points.
I'm afraid to use meta. Oh, there's no.
And I beat it by, and I needed my sorcery roll, right? I beat it by 10.
Prematurely used it.
Okay.
She nailed it.
That is
Suck it!
that means that even if they make their defensive combat rolls, that they're still going to take damage.
Cool.
So great job. Good roll.
That's really cool.
That's awesome.
And now like they can't talk anymore, or even really taste stuff.
They can't even sing.
No.
Only one of them made their roll. And
Please tell me it was not the one with the tongue, like the big tongue.
the big tongue, he took it worst of all. It was bad. It's bad. So you fire you call down the sun. A beam of sunlight comes down and hits you in the forehead and like refracts off and hits every member of the Kiss Boy army right in the mouth, doing 100 points of damage to the inside of their mouths. They're not going to be singing anymore today.
Hey!
No.
You just burned them with the heat of the sun.
Awesome.
That is a horrible, horrible, horrible thing you just did. Moving on, 34.
They totally attacked us
34.
first.
34, Nick.
Oh, please be a meta point.
System shock alert. Okay, have hashtag meta point.
Thank you.
Using.
Well played, Pax.
Thank you,
Thank
God.
you.
Yeah.
It's not going to do well for me unless I use 2.
Is that another system shock, or is that the old one that's
Am I
up
okay?
there?
I'm using 2.
It's a new one.
It's a new one? Oh, God.
I'm using 2.
Oh, you got rid of the other
2
one?
meta points. Oh god, we have 6. Okay, I used 2.
You got some meta points now?
Yeah.
Good, good. You're gonna need them. Your turn, Nick.
Okay.
You're still standing on the cage.
Yeah.
Still standing.
Nothing I've seen makes sense. So I'm gonna reboot. Unplug it and plug it back in and see if the universe
Turn it
makes
off,
more
turn it back
sense
on again.
Okay.
when I come back online.
Turn it off and turn it back on again.
So you're just gonna jack out and jack back in
Pretty much, yeah.
see what happens?
We've got a full tank of glitter. Half a pack of floral tiara. It's dark out and we're wearing sunglasses. Hashtag meta point.
Hey, Chad.
Lovely.
Oh, beautiful. And
You did
Blues
take away
Brothers.
the one Elisa used, too.
I took 2.
She took 2.
I haven't taken away any. So, Whatever gone? Oh, that is gone. I'm sorry. I just hit the wrong button earlier. That system shock is not there.
Oh, thank God.
You're very, very lucky. Okay, so you unplug and you're going to basically plug back in next round. The robot does a backflip off the top of the cage and lands next to the cage, next to the announce table where the monitor and Valentine are watching the action.
Meta point.
Yay!
Thank you.
Right on.
Is he still under my seduction powers?
Valentine is still under your seduction powers.
Is that his turn?
Sometimes it's
That was his turn.
Sweet.
Which makes it your turn.
Yay. Okay, so can I use my Keeper of Space power to take the disco ball and push it through space into Lorrianna's space castle?
That is a possibility. I'm willing to let you try.
Okay.
Space castle?
She couldn't
we all
even
have
be here
one.
in person. She's got a space castle because she's like staying in a hotel.
/ ship. You know.
Yeah, it's floating.
We have a
right
space
by
castle.
us.
Why don't you have a space castle?
The Sparkle Prize.
Do you want me to roll for this?
Can we like talk to the guy in the robot?
Oh, yeah.
Starting to build towards the hashtag cool rule because I would love to know how Rushmore bowls run. Raps, wouldn't you?
I just want to get
I was wondering how long it would be.
That's just the bit.
Okay, you want me to roll for this?
I think he does.
Like totally roll for that.
I rolled a 5.
Like
You rolled a 5 total?
Yeah.
That's really good.
Yeah.
That's really good. So I can tell you definitively, your magic can't leave the cage right now. And the disco ball's on the outside. You know for a fact no magic will come in or out.
Of the cage? Then
Of the
how did I
cage.
shoot it with my AC-20?
So, you shot it with your AC-20, which is a weapon not of this world. You also know that because it was just a giant blast, that it was mostly the kinetic force of it hitting the bottom of the cage that knocked the ball off the top of the cage that high up into the air.
Balls. Hey, space princesses, we can't use magic outside the cage.
Well, let's take care of the stupid boys in the cage, and then we can deal with the stupid boy outside of the cage.
A really good idea.
Okay, I tried.
No, I love your idea.
Yeah.
Yeah. But like now we know.
It was a good
That's
idea, and
important.
this is the only way you would have known definitively what was going on. This way, nobody
No, that
else
was
has to make
super
the same
helpful.
mistake.
Like
To
it
try.
was good. It was good.
Good job, Princess.
Okay. Let's go.
That's Chad.
Oh, are we on chat now?
We are now, yes.
Can I address? Oh wait, I'm all Thomas. Excuse me. You in the Mount Rushmore themed. Are you friendly? Or are you here to hurt us?
So you're going to the end of the cage to do that?
Can I project with the speaker that I assume is built into my battle armor?
Yes, you certainly can.
Go, cool.
I'll give you that.
I just want to yell that out at him and use my sixth sense to tell if he's lying or not.
Okay,
I'm all Thomas right now, so my ability to do much of else. I can tell if anyone's lying. I can detect.
give me a perception roll real quick. Not an action, just a perception roll.
All right, I can do that one. I rolled a 5.
Okay. There is no pilot in that avatar right this second.
Okay. Are there children?
There was a second ago.
Are there children or helicopter parents around?
What?
I have a sixth sense about these things.
No.
Okay.
Like Chad, are you gonna do something?
In that case, I'm just going to slowly back towards the nearest corner. But it's a round cage, so I will just be backing around the cage, away from the combat situation,
Chad,
encouraging
you have a gun.
everybody. I'll put this strange thing down.
No, you know what it is.
I just-
Like use it.
All right. And whose turn does that make it?
Are we?
25.
That's
Or
me.
someone else does.
And the
Well, Chad's being weird, and he just put down his wand. So I'm going to grumble under my breath.
You ladies have this taken care of. Thank you.
Sure.
I'll go team, go.
Chad, we came really far today, you and me, and I do not want you to let me down. Pick up your wand.
hold it. Like, totally.
He hesitates.
Come on, dude, you don't leave me lying here on the ground. I'm getting dusty, bro.
So the turkey leg's speaking to me?
Brad's voice.
Yes.
Correct?
What?
That's Brad, the turkey blaster's voice.
Okay.
Did you pick up the wand?
Yep.
Why are you holding it like that?
As long as he's holding it, just let's go. Okay,
Does it look like you've never held a wand before?
Zelenia, just
Zelenia, it is your turn.
fight something.
Yeah, no, I was worried about his wand, so I wanted to take care of that first. I'm going to change into my Shadow Wolf form,
Okay.
and I'm gonna go just start, I kind of imagine the wolf from the Neverending Story, just like leaps at,
The Gamora?
yeah,
At who?
at the nearest kiss boy.
Okay.
Whichever
which
one is
will-
close, I'm down. I don't care which one you pick. They're all the same gross boys.
It's the Spaceman.
Is that like the one you made out with?
The space.
No, I made out with
ace.
the tongue
You made
one.
out with the demon. That was creepy.
Okay.
Yeah, well,
What
I
if
had
it
a
was
plan to
missing
cut
an
off
arm?
his tongue. There was a
Which he can't,
plan.
which he can't do.
Can I please have an
anymore,
attack
he's worried
roll?
about.
You absolutely can. That is a 9.
I think it's like your sorcery or no, I don't know.
What are you using?
Shadow Wolf.
Yeah.
You can use your sorcery.
If I can use my sorcery, then I beat it by 9.
Great. Super.
Chad, Thomas, whoever you are at this particular moment in time, get it together, man. Hashtag Thomas Bit.
Get it together, man.
Thank you, Chad.
Man, 2 buffs?
And
Yeah,
are you
it was
just attempting
like,
to take him
building-
down or push him up against the cage? What?
I'm jumping on top of him to slam him down, but I'm also like clawing and biting as I'm doing.
Yeah, I
you
figured
know.
it was probably something like
Yeah,
that.
but it's down to the ground, not up against. It's
Okay,
down.
so you will have him.
so that my full weight is there.
Okay, so you not only do the damage of the attack, but you also have him pinned.
Yeah.
As long as you don't move. Groovy, 21.
That's me.
That's both of you, right?
That's Reach.
2 of you? No, that's just.
We had both had 31.
I think like Nick.
Yeah, that's Ricci.
I
It's just
understand.
21.
I
It's
totally
just
get it.
Ricci.
Sorry.
What'll it
My
be?
turn. Chad, are you okay?
I'm perfectly fine. I believe you're all quite capable of dealing with this situation.
Do you want to hang out with me?
I
I could use your help.
once we're in a safer place, that sounds delightful. But I'll just stay over here and kind of keep an eye on things.
Well, I'd like to find out more about the robot and where he's from and talk to him.
And like, there's people to fight too.
So
I
you,
know you guys, but I think this is really important. Will you trust me?
We trust you. I mean,
You got this.
I'll just
Thank
keep
you.
like burning people's
so
appendages.
you're gonna try to talk to the robot also.
Yeah, do I have to, well, if I pick one, I'd like to learn more about him first, but I would also
Okay,
like to
what?
talk to him.
If you want to learn more about him before you talk to him, you can do
Yeah.
that this round.
Yes.
All right. Give me. Hold on, I need your character sheet there. Down.
I want to find out what it's all about.
Give me a mechanics roll.
Great. Okay, I rolled a 13.
Okay,
So I beat it by 5.
right. So this robot isn't necessarily just a robot. It doesn't have any rivets or screws or anything that's really holding it together. It appears to be somewhat alive.
Okay.
This is the Rushmore.
Yeah. It is a giant
living.
techno-organic
It's
robot.
alive!
What?
It's not a robot!
It's not a robot?
Mm-mm.
What is it?
Like
No.
an alive shiny thing.
I need
No.
defensive combat actions from all of the princesses.
Okay.
Defensive combat? Okay.
God bless it.
No, I super failed that.
Nope.
And I need a second one from you.
Is that a DCB?
Unfortunately, Nick's breathing causes in sync with the rest of the pilots and his Rushmore turns into the prettiest but giant princess in the place. Hashtag attack.
Wait, what was that?
What?
What was that hack?
Oh,
I like the stereo on the what.
Okay, we'll drop that in just a minute.
I feel
What was
like
it?
I promise I'll let you know.
I totally failed like both of those. I was
Okay.
so busy congratulating myself
Beat it
on
by
the
two.
awesome tongue.
Okay, so
Burning.
I failed as well.
I failed. I beat it by 2.
I feel as though I failed.
it's a defensive
DCB.
combat roll.
DCB, but we're in this mode, so you got 18.
Okay.
You beat it by 11.
I beat it by 11.
Okay, so No damage, no damage, 60 damage, 60 damage, 60 damage.
God bless it. But like 50 because
the demon's
10 points
head.
of armor, yeah.
Yeah.
The demon kiss boy army guy. He sticks out his, what's left of his mouth, and sticks out his tongue, and fire, of course, shoots out because there was just a sun in there. But he does a flamethrower attack on the entire area. Some of the invisible piles start burning
This isn't good.
and dancing and screaming.
Oh. Like that.
Okay.
Yeah. Gross.
And okay, as you jack back in, you get a little. Hey, I got you. I got you some communications. So, where do I stick this thing?
Ventral socket.
Okay. You feel a little clanking around inside you, and now you can hear everything that they can hear with their nano wasps.
Ah, nicely done.
You hear.
What?
And
Nicely
you're
done.
back in. You're standing next to the cage, right next to the announce table. You gotta get in the cage, man.
Oh, yes, right. Turn to the table.
oh yes, right. What?
Turn to the table of
Yeah, there's a
administrators
floating,
or whatnot.
There's a floating TV screen, a Ryan Seacresty fellow.
Sure. Like, hi,
Hi.
where is the competitor sign in?
It's in the lobby.
Which is where?
Wait, he's talking to the guy, not us, right?
Yeah, he's talking to the guy.
We're busy.
It was 3 days ago.
3 days ago.
3 days ago.
It says here on my form, there's an active window for registry.
Oh, terribly sorry. Unfortunately, round 1 is already over, and round 2, as you can see, is well underway.
So I
Do you have a band?
indicate the 4 heads.
What are you called?
Rushmore. We're like Rush, but more.
Thank you for that. I was really hoping.
Okay. There's really no precedent for this. What do we do? Do we just call a timeout? Meanwhile, in the cage.
Do we notice any of this happening?
Yeah, no, the robot starts talking. His voice is so loud.
How tall is he? I'm gonna.
Right now, he is about, probably 15 feet tall.
Okay.
Is it Valentine is here. He's
Yes,
talking to him right
standing
now.
right next to him.
Okay.
And she's pressed up against the cage.
Yeah.
He
should-
keeps staring at, he's staring at the blue-haired princess.
You should probably let him in.
I really want to, but rules are rules.
Come on, just let him in.
If he would have just turned it in 3 days ago, we could have had it in on time.
Oh, okay.
Excuse me,
I know
princess.
what to do.
Do you need a drummer?
No, we got
We
that.
have a drummer.
What part are you missing then?
Bass guitar.
I play bass guitar.
I mean,
Actually, Jefferson plays bass
he's
guitar.
totally in our band.
Will that work? He's in our band. If not, we can go back in time.
But he didn't compete, and it's not like his look really fits with you.
Oh, come on. Just
I
let him
changed
in.
my luck. I morph into an 8-foot-tall princess with a bass guitar.
All right, so right then, as you even get the thought in your head,
Ooh.
the transformation starts, and he becomes this 15-foot-tall
Barbarella.
emulation of what your uniforms look like in a certain way, except with 4 heads,
Girl, that
all of
is
different presidents.
awesome look.
We all have 4 heads.
Obviously, Jefferson has the best makeup.
Well, there. How about now?
He doesn't exactly have a magic wand, but he does have a rockin'-looking bass guitar. You are going to be unable to transform for 3 rounds. Because that was part of a hack attack that just got sent in.
So he's the most beautiful princess.
He is the tallest, most beautiful princess with all of the prettiest faces.
And I still have an evil disco ball.
And you still have an evil disco ball just hanging out in your left arm where you're holding the base with the other one.
Can you throw that disco ball way far away?
And let's see how many of those band members burn to death this round. Ouch. Okay. So the disco ball starts glowing brighter.
No!
Oh, we have to destroy it.
I could totally heal. If I heal people on my next turn, could
You gotta get it in here.
undo the disco ball stuff?
Yeah,
Okay.
probably.
It's,
I don't know.
he's still on the outside of the cage, right?
He is still on the outside of the cage, seeming to get through to Valentine.
Yeah.
Uh,
Just let him in. her.
But
Part of our band? No.
he's like, all right, we have to clear this up somehow. And he's like, continue. And he gets on his cell phone. He starts.
Okay.
He looks at you. Okay. Okay. Hold on. Everything should be fine soon.
Who did you just text?
Can I intercept the text with my computer scanning?
Just says on my way.
Who?
And this is all happening while we're still in combat with the Kiss Boy Army.
Yeah,
Yes.
this is happening over the course of a few seconds.
Okay.
Okay.
And we'll see what the end of that comes to next round, obviously. So you've got Burning Face Kiss Boy Army. You're all going the same times that you did last time, so
So it's like my turn?
it is.
Okay, I want to heal the piles of burning people.
Okay, you can heal up to 5 of them per round.
Okay.
And there are currently 9 of them burning.
Okay, well, I want the ones that look the most on fire. I totally want to heal them first.
Okay.
The
so,
most on fire.
I'll just have you pick pick 5 of them randomly.
Oh, and I would like to spend, two.
Just do it.
2 meta points, so it's like easier to heal them because it's very important to me that they not die and then contribute to the evilness of this stupid disco ball.
Oh, that's right. If they die, their soul goes into the disco ball. No one can die.
Okay. I beat it by 8 if I needed to do sorcery,
You do need to do a sorcery.
and I beat it by 8.
Not a problem. Yeah, you only need to beat it by 1. In this case, you just heal 50 points of damage to all of these people who are now feeling much better but still on fire.
Could I because I have heat, because I had, because I did the heat thing. You know how when air moves because there's hot air and there's cold air, did it happen to create a wind in the building that could put out the fire?
You could do that, but instead you healed them.
I get it.
Listen, everyone's on fire.
Who's next?
Have more flesh to burn.
34 is next, which is
31.
You.
Oh.
It is Nick's turn.
Okay.
Obviously.
So do I get to join my band?
And he's still holding his thing. He looks like he's frozen.
What? Scan him. Is he frozen?
He is so frozen.
Okay, can I unfreeze him?
He's frozen?
He is not physically frozen. He is displaced in time. He is stuck in a moment.
That sounds like a song. Like at Joe's Diner.
Oh, gosh.
Okay.
Time magic.
I'm gonna communicate with this strange robot princess person now. Nick, whoever you are, these people are on fire and I healed them, but now they're still on fire. Could you please do something about the fire?
Meta point and a waffle.
Yay!
Yeah!
Thank you.
Meta point and a waffle.
Yay!
Yes, I can help that. I hold out the base at arm's length, rotate my wrist to create a propeller-like wind tunnel to blow extinguish the flames.
It is not magic, and therefore has no problem blowing out the flames.
Yay! Thank you,
Goes right
robot,
through the cage.
Space princess person.
A gust puts them out, and they begin to stop, drop, and roll those who are still alive.
Thank you.
Bass riff.
Can I burn?
I play the Seinfeld theme.
Can I burn
He's quite good.
a buff, please?
Can you use your buff?
Yes.
Yeah, what would you like? I'm going to let you use it. There it is. It's used. Getting back to normal there, Chad? All right.
Let's do this, buddy.
Oh, look
Okay.
at Chad looks like he's back.
Time to build towards the hashtag Past has an interesting idea.
Oh, I just
does she?
bet she
Then
does.
chaos happened. Poor Nick.
Poor Nick.
Poor Nick.
You just got here.
Yeah, but last time he was here, he
So just
broke
to establish
the game.
the Kiss
Okay,
Boy Army
okay.
is still a problem. Is this correct?
I'm like,
They appear to be.
They're the most aggressive of the
You
other
maybe
bands.
defanged them a little by setting their faces on fire, which is bad for them. They're still burning, unfortunately.
because they burn for several rounds, right?
I think I'm just gonna wait. Do you want to go on 31 then, or should I?
I don't care. Does it matter?
You've got the higher body, so you get to choose.
Did you know that most marsupials have bifurcated butterfly hashtag meta point hashtag theme over you know?
What?
Woo!
Again, I understood those
The
individually.
words.
Butterflies?
No, that might be
That might be chat making.
It might be the computer fixing the word.
Yeah, whatever it was.
Oh.
Because if it's a cuss word or a bad word.
Or if it's muffin.
Yeah. But scrotum, totally kosher.
Right.
Scrotum's okay.
You were there for that experiment, right? No?
Scrotum is totally
Marsupials
kosher, no
have
matter how it's
it's a bifurcated penis.
So it's been a very, very, very weird
So the
show
word
for the
was
last
penis.
few months. Okay.
So is the man wearing a floral crown?
Butterfly equals
Hey, I'm
penis.
rocking this
God,
crown.
time
Says
shift.
the real man
Matt.
wearing a floral crown.
Christian, I have no idea what you mean. I rarely have any ideas at all. Hashtag hack attack.
Maximo. Why?
What?
You're gonna just derail everything.
That hack,
We run on rails here, as everyone knows.
the hack attack that's in there right now, is that the one that you burned earlier? Or is that a different one?
That's
That's
the one
the princess one.
Yeah, I'm leaving the hack attack on the board because just to remind myself that there's still one out there.
Okay.
Because of Lowen that.
Has
It's
been
all
for the
good.
last couple
I just want to make
Yeah,
sure
but
we're all...
we just did use the hack attack. He is now a giant magical space
The
princess.
prettiest
Okay.
space princess.
Well, he can't help it if he's beautiful.
No one's mad.
It's okay.
Selenia's a little bitter about it.
Are you better?
Whose turn is
Because
it?
the stupid
Hey.
boy turned into the most
Your turn,
beautiful
go.
space princess.
Lord.
Word.
Space Princess says, should I try to heal?
A little money in the tilt towards Pax's hashtag hack attack.
No, thanks, Chad.
Again, we're so sorry. But this is for the good of the show, so we know you'll soldier on. Bully.
What?
Oh yeah, I'm feeling bullied right now.
It's for the
Rock on
good
the
of the
Metaverse.
They miss you a lot, Matt. This is how chat says I love you by completely.
By tormenting you online.
Yeah,
Oh, I mean, hey.
that's internet.
true
That's
love.
that's our
Really?
internet love language.
Not that different from how we treat each other. So.
Yeah, if you think about it, the way we pick on each other is the way chat treats us. So it really is love.
I don't.
Vega, what were you saying?
Okay, I can either make an attack on the Kiss Boys or I can try to heal the people that are on fire.
Well, they're like not on fire anymore, and I healed 5 of them, and I could heal
And
them.
they were still burning.
They are no. She just
Oh.
put them out.
They
You put
kissed-
everybody out with a
put
big gust
everybody
of
out.
wind.
The Kiss
Okay.
army is still burning because my burning attack lasts. for a
Burns
while.
inside their face.
Fine, I'm gonna use my katana to go through all their torsos.
Okay. Do you have a?
I don't have a hacksaw.
You don't have a hack, sorry. So you
Oh,
can
so I
only
can't
get
do
you can only get
multiple.
one of them. How many attacks do you have though?
What is that? 2.
You have 2, so you can hit 2 of them.
Okay. So I'm not gonna do the demon because he had the worst tongue damage.
Yeah.
So I'll go, and then one guy's missing an arm. That's a spaceman. So I'll do the
Spaceman's
other
missing
2.
an arm. Okay. You're gonna hit those 2?
Yes.
All right. Let's give me 2 attack rolls. First one.
11. Second one is 12.
Okay, both of them miss and
Wait, what if I use my add 3 from Patreon?
Yeah. For one
no,
of them.
you hit.
Oh!
They both missed
They
their
missed.
defensive rolls badly.
Sweet, okay.
You hit both of them.
Of course they did.
What does that katana do again? Isn't it like made of pure evil?
It is. It's
like
100
like a black
points
hole
of
or
melee damage, unhealable, armor piercing, negates 50 armor.
And like it does something with like space or something, right?
Yeah, it makes a
black
hole. Rips a hole in them.
Okay, so you slice through one and then stab into the other.
Yeah.
Right through the spaceman's chest, which he clutches for with his one good hand. As he pulls his hand away, the demon gets. As he pulls his hand away, you see a big black hole where your sword landed, and the demon gets sucked right into it, and the spaceman kind of turns in on himself and sucks himself into that own little hole. Now there's just a little black singularity in the middle of the cage.
Are they dead?
It doesn't look like they're getting up because they just got sucked into the void.
We won the round!
But their souls aren't gonna go to the disco ball.
Wrong. The disco ball starts glowing much more intensely.
Wait, you got 2 of them. That
I'm
way,
next
correct?
though, right?
Okay, we need to like not kill these guys.
Yes.
Oh no,
we need
Chad's
to
next.
we totally need to incapacitate
Chad is
them.
next, followed by you 2.
Something about
Well,
friendship.
then I shouldn't go because all
So
I have is
which of these Kids Boy armies?
mass destruction.
It's okay
Matt
that you
comes
killed him.
back for 1 week, and this is how we treat him. You should all be ashamed. Hashtag hack attack.
I love it.
I want to believe you, Chad.
Which one of the Kiss Boy Army members is currently the most weakened? Using my hit point knowledge, which one of them is the closest to dying?
Actually, the two that are left are they still have about 100 health left each.
Then one of them I would like to approach, and I would like to use the explore power of Chad to compel this one to climb out of the cage and leave.
We can't.
You know the cage has a top.
I would like to didn't we break it open with
Here's some towards past
the ball?
Hashtag hack attack.
Must be really good.
The ball was hanging above the cage the whole time. Whoa.
Fine.
I'm sorry. I'm not.
If you want to delay, I have something to do.
I could just friendship them.
You could friendship them.
Like, you should totally friendship
That will keep them from hurting you. So would you like to put both of them?
Why don't
It's
you try
kind
to
of a-
blast the lock?
Is there any way out of this cage?
Like,
there doesn't seem to be. Magic doesn't get through from either direction.
but like his magic is like strange and weird. Maybe if he shot at the cage, it would like break.
Last time, all it did was, it didn't do anything to the cage.
He didn't like.
Can I have the computer system to open it?
Here's some more towards hashtag hack attack.
Jeebus.
I'm so excited.
I don't see other alternatives beyond just killing them. It seems to be what we're supposed to do.
Right.
So
I can try to hack the computers next round.
But every time we
Open
kill
it.
them, that thing
I'm
gets
aware,
stronger.
but any other option I've thought of is not
Right,
working.
so if you- but
when
I'm-
you're ready, let's transform and just kill them.
Well,
I mean, you haven't really tried talking much to him, and that is kind of your specialty.
Why don't you
Okay, then I would like to. That's a good
Ask
point.
where they went to high school.
I'd like to schmooze with one of the Kiss Boy Army members and attempt to convince him to stand down.
Okay, give me some type of diplomacy.
Here we go.
Sorcery. Actually, give me a sorcery roll. Because
Not
that falls
schmoozing?
right under your purview.
He like has a schmooze.
I have a
You can roll a
I thought he was
schmooze.
going somewhere else.
In
A little closer to that hashtag hack attack.
Nope, it's already done.
It's done.
Yikes! There it goes.
Schmoozing, I beat by 4.
Oh God.
Mother.
Sorry.
Here it comes, everybody. I'm excited.
He beat the schmoozing by 4.
You can use it
dropped my dice.
instead of your sorcery roll for this roll, is what I'm
He
saying.
beat it by 4.
But beat it by 4.
Okay, great. Would you like to try and beat it by more?
I can re-roll and try to beat it by
You
more.
get a free reroll. You might as well use it.
I beat it by less.
Okay, so we'll stick with that 4.
I have more divine relationships I could use if you let me use more than one in a turn.
You can. You can blow them all at once if you want.
Beat it by
Crazy.
less.
Crazy. You and I caught that one.
Good God in heaven. That's a good one.
Space princess needs a wand and a spirit animal. So let's make it a big stick and buffalo name tag for our newest sparkle sister. Hashtag hack attack.
Wait, what?
Awesome.
They're gonna give him a wand and a
Congratulations!
spirit
You got yourself a big stick wand,
Here.
which appears in your hand, and a giant robotic white buffalo
Appears in my hand.
appears below you, and you are now riding it.
That's your spirit animal.
I love Pat so much.
Whoa.
Just to help you get in the spirit of things, I think.
Oh man.
Welcome back.
The final one beat it by 12.
That is more than enough. He is considered out of combat. He can't even respond to attacks from other people because he is so focused on you, and he will not attack you.
I'd like to know about your creative process.
What is love, Nick? Baby, don't hurt you no more. I'm sorry, Nick, but it's payday, and I've been looking forward to this. Hashtag hack attack.
God, more.
Thank you, Pax. Thank you, chat.
Love
They
it.
really
All
are
right.
great.
I hope you're prepared to deal with the consequences of
that
the
the
power
hack?
you've just given.
No,
there's
I
another
think
one.
they're
I
building
think they might
towards
be building
another
another
one.
Oh
one.
dear God, there's more.
There's always more. They just gave. They're just.
Yeah, Pax got you the stick
Well,
and
no,
the
several
and the,
people
They're bringing you
did.
back
Several
bit
people
by
tried,
bit.
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my God, no! You're turning me into Teddy, aren't you?
I think we can drop both hack attacks that are there then, because you've, right? 'Cause
I can only drop one of them because that just
I keep
happened.
hoping.
I've still got that one that's in the wings,
I
as
keep
we all
hoping
know.
that they're gone.
Let's see. That was your turn. That makes it your turn.
It's not gone.
Okay. Upon seeing the amazing sword work of Princess Vega, which was super dope.
She's incredibly talented
Yeah,
with the
no,
sword.
it was super dope. But I also noticed that she killed them, and I know it was by accident. No, you didn't mean to. But I see that orb start to gain more light, which I'm terrified. So I come out of wolf form, back to princess battle armor form. I would like to put a force field around the disco ball, which is kind of like a moon. So I feel like I have a connection with the disco ball.
They all know.
Oh, it's outside the cage.
It's outside the cage.
Ass.
I know.
Stop cursing. Other words would be inappropriate.
Bunnies, cupcakes.
Bunnies and cupcakes.
Say shiitake mushrooms. That's what I say. At least just so get to say the word, kinda.
No
All right,
need
in
Louis
that-
Air, he's already there.
All right, in that case, I'm gonna put I want to put a force field. Can I just do one, or can I do multiple force fields?
You can do a force field on up to 5 targets.
Whoa.
Either 5 small force fields or one force field large enough to cover 5 people.
I want to cover the Kiss Boys in a force field, the remaining ones.
There are 2.
Great. So that nothing can go in and injure them.
And they can't, like, injure us.
Yeah.
It's pretty crowded in here with 250,000 spectators. It'd be terrible if a couple of zombies had been stuck in the joints of the Rushmore Voltron and God who says he shrunk. Hashtag hack attack.
What's with the zombies?
Wait, what happened? Explain it.
Oh.
All right.
No!
Now,
that many people can't die!
This will happen at the top of next round, so we are there.
Technically, the zombies are already dead, so if we kill them, that's
I know,
okay,
but
right?
they make everybody else zombies. That's
But,
terrible.
like, they're super slow, right?
Unless it's Z Nation,
Okay,
then they can
all right.
The
run.
force field's already done. You did it.
Yes.
That's what you did.
Yes, I know, but I'd still like to talk to my Sparkle sisters.
Okay.
I jack into the frequency.
You're there.
Like, totally.
Okay.
Oh no.
I went to Costco this weekend and was involved in an accident. As I was shopping a pallet of omega-3 vitamins from where I was standing. It's okay though. Thankfully, my injuries were just superficial. Hashtag medical.
Super fish oil!
I was really hoping that was a dad joke.
Clever.
That was a fun joke.
That's good.
I might use that tomorrow.
I was like totally worried about you for a minute though.
Why, Chad?
Okay, so
Why you gotta go and hurt me so bad?
I put a force field around the Kiss Boys in hope that just to slow things down, just for a
Yeah,
second.
it's a force field that works both ways because that's what you said. So.
Yeah, so they can't attack us, we can't attack them.
Right. Well, they can attack the force field. You can attack the force field.
Right, but sisters, look, we have to open this cage.
Oh yeah.
I'll
We,
try
like,
to hack the computers.
we
Oh,
also
is that
totally
what
have to
you need?
destroy that stupid disco ball.
Right, but we can't destroy the disco ball unless we open the cage.
Sister?
Open the cage,
Sister.
destroy the disco ball. Got it.
Wait,
Yes.
who's talking?
I am.
That's the Space
Christian.
Princess.
Hello? Who's
Was that
talking?
Uber?
This
Was
is
that what?
Was
I
that
guess.
Uber?
Was
Call
what
me
Uber?
Space
That horrible
Princess
pun, was that
Theodora.
Uber?
Whatever you'd like to be called.
Was it Uber Ball?
Yes, if you
No.
could,
Really?
chuck that giant disco ball out of this building.
Like, you're super strong, right? Because you're a space princess and you're super big and beautiful.
Like, throw it in the air and hit it with your stick.
Yes.
No extraneous words, please. Cut out the likes and the ums. What do you want me to do?
I
You don't talk anymore. Someone else.
Oh, you don't get to talk to our Sparkle Princess.
You don't get to talk to us that way.
I cut them both off the channel. What do I do?
We will not converse with you if you will not
What?
work with us on being a Sparkle sister.
All right. So last commands I got were open the cage, throw out the disco ball. Got it.
Oh.
Mute them both.
I
Ricci,
not
it's
said
your turn.
Anything.
Can I tell what happened to Valentine? And can I affect it in any kind of way because it has to do with time? Or can I do nothing?
Yeah. What do you want to know? What happened to him? What do you mean?
Well, he froze in time.
Yeah.
I want to
In
unfreeze
mid-text,
him.
he just froze in time as something was being resolved. He's still just standing there. It
Can
looks.
I change that? What happened?
Yeah, you
itself?
could if you could get to the other side of the cage.
Right, that's why I'm
that's
saying we
where
gotta
everybody.
open
That's
this
where the big
cage.
problem is right now.
If you want to delay, I can try to hack the computer system.
The thing that I can think of to do is huge, you guys. So let's go that route. I will delay.
Yeah.
You delay. Anybody else who could go is either stop dropping and rolling or beating on the inside of a force field this round. As we drop into the next round, Meta Meltdown. Sorry, we got to get rid of them. The only way to do it is to use them.
Fine. Right. Like, who
Is
are
the,
we?
is the cage below us as well?
No, it's just the floor. But I would assume that it's.
Everybody is 2 to the left.
Oh, right.
Oh, I'm Chad again.
That also means that some of you who were, well, at least one of you is outside the cage where you were inside the cage before.
Right.
Yeah, just give me a
Maybe
second.
something to note.
Your pile.
Thank you.
You said what?
Well, you just
One of us is now outside the cage, technically.
Oh. You are.
I think that makes the person who's making fun of my accent has to talk like me now.
The universe is indeed sometimes cruel.
Meta meltdowns are the best.
I need the wand.
Oh yeah, no,
I need a Chad blaster.
Oh yeah, you want the crown too? Yeah. Oh, I think Matt needs to go all in. Here's the wand and the crown.
All right, here,
That's
Richie.
Oh yeah, you need everything.
Yeah.
Thank you.
And
Who wants my katana?
Chris, crown me.
It's not a lot of hair to make it stick there.
That's okay. Can we have the katana?
That's why I'm not a princess.
I want
What should I do?
I want your time wand too.
A katana.
What's it done? Oh, you want the
Oh, chronolash.
The chronolash.
Chronolash!
Time shift.
This is so sticky.
Ow.
Why
I
is
hope I
it
don't
so
stretch this out
sticky?
too much for you.
It'll be totally fine. Oh wait, no,
You're not me.
I'm not.
I'm you now.
I'm not.
That's the best ever.
Thank you, Chad. I can never run for office now.
Good
And
point.
could somebody,
My notes tell me that you used to be a red demon. When could you actually?
could
run for
somebody
office before?
repost that last hack attack for me? Because I don't want to have to scroll all the way up. I would appreciate it.
Okay.
Is that Elsa?
Another magical princess.
Indeed.
Let it go.
Okay, so we have to open this cage. We
Right.
have to open this cage. I'm gonna hack the
Please say
computer
who you
system.
are now, just so I'm starting here. Zelania.
anger incarnate.
Zelania.
Richie.
Vega.
Magical space princess Theodora.
Oh wait, no, she's not angry. She's just God.
Yeah.
Oh,
My bad.
Rushmore. Got it.
I forgot.
Rushmore.
Chat.
Boobs.
No, that is not her
That's
name.
not your name.
No.
Dang it! Why do I have to sit by
Look,
you?
guys, I have a plan with my leadership. Just let me try to hack the computer system like I was going to do.
I think that's a righteous thing to do.
Theodora.
Chad.
It's my turn.
Space Princess Theodora. It's not your turn,
Not my
but
Wasn't it? No.
as you are kind of adjusting to the new body, you notice that one of the hatches on the front of your torso opens up, and 5 bodies just fall out onto the ground.
What?
Then the bodies get up off of the ground. They're dressed like cowboys, maybe, or farmhands from the 19th century.
Sure.
And they start shambling into the audience.
Can I stick my hand?
You will have an opportunity to stop them if you wish.
Oh
Can
yeah.
I stick my hand through and get a sample?
You can't.
Other names.
They're on the other side of the
Yep.
cage.
I like to
They're
stop.
they're outside of the cage. They just fell out of Rushmore's body.
Oh, because Rushmore's also
Yeah.
outside the cage.
Right.
Yeah.
Mother.
I know. It's why we gotta open this damn.
Yeah. the one thing
Okay,
I
we
can
are
do.
starting with Eliana.
Excellent.
Eliana, just delay so that or if you have a way to open this cage, try it. But magic's not gonna work.
Well,
Hashtag attack because Christian said he's glad he's not a space princess. For the next round of combat, he and Matt will switch places.
let's do it.
That is Ian. Christian is a magical space princess.
You have chosen well, chat.
I'm so happy.
Oh god! Oh man! Oh Christian! You're
Or is it like this?
That's like
yeah,
that.
however you want.
Eliana, you're up.
Okay, so
I'm so happy.
I feel like that I've got everybody. I need to start. I need to make all of the invisible people visible again. So I'm going to light up their bodies so we can see where they are and what they're doing.
Okay, how are you going to do that?
I'm gonna use my sorcery power, using the power of the sun to make the light reflect off them again.
Quite surprised, Super Baldy appears in the middle of the battle. Our contestants are compelled to utterly destroy this being with extreme prejudice with. They command no more puns. Hashtag hack attack.
Is that what just happened?
I'll take care of it. Don't worry.
Oh, fair enough.
So yeah, I'm just going to, since I've made the light not reflect off them before, now I am, so they can see it again.
Okay, so you're reflecting light off of the people in order to...
So they can be visible again.
So they can be visible. Oh, I see. So what you had done, which you didn't tell me, was bent light around them, and that's what rendered them invisible?
Well, that's what she did to them, and I'm undoing that.
So you're allowing light to continue its regular course?
Correct.
All right, all the people who are hiding around the corners of the circular cage, which are impossible, are now visible once again. I believe, who was 31? Oh, sorry, no, now it's, Nick Rushmore, who's up?
I'm gonna try and stop the zombies.
Okay. How would you go about doing that?
I'm gonna open the cage.
You're gonna open the cage,
Oh gosh!
All right, make a check of a skill on your character sheet.
Hey, I'm gonna make a check.
Exactly.
Use this to our advantage.
Yes, oh god, yes, use this to our advantage.
There's a lever at the table.
Making a check.
Making a check. Make a check. Success. The cage opens.
Yeah!
I love our new.
Go get him!
The audience cheers.
Is that what you wanted?
Who's at 31?
I am taking notes on this.
That would be
conspicuous turn of events.
Vega. Or
Vega,
Chad.
you're up.
Chad.
Okay, noticing that the cage is open,
And zombies are shambling towards the audience.
and zombies are shambling.
The cheers are turning into screams as they realize that these aren't groupies.
All right, I'd like to do two things. One is I'm going to take my katana, and I assume, is the cage open by a door? There's a door to the cage, or does it just disappear?
The cage comes apart like sliding doors. Like the sides come out, the top comes up, open like that.
So it's
Apart like the movie?
It's opening up like curtains, basically.
Right, but there's no, there's no doorway. It's gonna just eventually all go away. There's
Yes,
no
the
nothing that I need
cage
to-
opens up to a point that you would not be constrained if you tried to rush out of it.
Excellent. And does the cage stay there visibly or just disappear?
You can still see the bars of it.
Okay.
You can still see its frame, I should say. Yes, it's still there, but it's way open. It's like barn doors just opened up.
Great. Just to be safe, I'm gonna take my katana and shove it between. I'm gonna connect to the two parts of the cage. Does that make sense?
Wedge it open.
To keep
I
it
see,
wedged
sure.
open.
So you're
that,
still like through the spokes of the bike.
yeah, just
sort of thing.
to make sure that no one could close it accidentally.
What is this mythic weapon you're using as a doorstop?
This is my katana.
And its properties are what?
Maybe don't use that.
It is the keeper of space.
It's the indestructible keeper of space.
Okay, so now
Indestructible.
you have permanently fused 2 points in space. The cage will never move from this spot until the heat death of the universe.
It's permanently open.
But it is open.
It's permanently open. Job well done. Mission accomplished. And then I would
And you
like
got to keep your katana.
I like it to keep my katana. And then I would also like to use my gravity. And I'm going to
powers.
make.
That's
Your actual gravity or your Veritas?
that's too much.
It's two. I get 2 attacks though.
But not two sorceries.
I'll allow it. Who's the GM, asshole?
I guess you're the GM asshole.
I'm gonna.
Go get me a Coke.
favorite day ever!
So, continue.
I got red carded.
Pellegrino, actually. San Pellegrino, thank you. Lemon!
I'll hold your wand.
There's only lemons.
All right, so your second sorcery. Stay with me.
The point at which the sword created on that cage, that point in time, I'm gonna make a gravitational pull just for the zombies, so all of them get pulled there and they are stuck there, so they can't attack the audience.
How do you intend to make it such that only 5 localized individuals are affected by your point of
Because I
gravity?
have control over gravity, so
Individual
I have
That
individual
precise?
gravity.
Okay, well make an actual gravity check here.
I absolutely will. That's my sorcery. I just rolled a 3, so I beat it by 13.
That is more than enough to latch onto them. So you were going for precision here rather than power. So you have basically yoked all 5 of the zombies who had begun to move through the crowd, so you're dragging them backwards through the crowd now. They're still snapping and flailing a bit. When we get to their turn, we'll determine if they drag anyone with them, but they are all moving towards your fixed point.
Excellent.
All right. I believe it's Chad next.
Thanks.
Cold or lukewarm?
Cold.
I'm just kidding. They're both lukewarm. Fuck you.
Chad's turn?
Yeah,
Chad's turn.
I'm gonna take my friendship blaster power and I'm gonna blast Rushmore so that he becomes my friend for the next several rounds.
That's smart.
All right, make an attack roll. Theodora, I should say Rushmore.
Yeah.
The
Yes.
the space Princess Esteban
Yeah.
is aiming a weapon that cannot possibly exist in your direction.
Well, then,
I'm shooting you with friendship. Prepare yourself.
can I move out of the way?
Yes.
Moving out of the way.
We'll make a defensive roll. So you're basically are you
like
going to
the
let
friend zone
are you
keeps
going to
going.
let yourself be
No.
shot with sparling gouts of friendship?
Absolutely not.
Yeah, you would.
No, I wouldn't. Okay. I rolled an 11.
I also, with
the
my
DCB?
Patreon buff, rolled an 11. But mine's a dynamic power.
Okay, so you tie. So the friendship beam hits you.
Tie goes to the runner.
But I have a dynamic power.
Jefferson and Lincoln are now very enamored of Chad.
Then we have nothing to worry about.
But the other two presidents aren't convinced. So you are internally conflicted.
Roosevelt and Washington are the guys you want on your side, too.
Pretty much. Roosevelt and Washington are the guys who can probably make a
But
better
Jefferson's
case.
the pretty one.
That's true.
Lincoln used to like throw people across the room when
We're
he was
getting
a
off
kid, though.
task.
Like, he-
Anyway, you are internally divided, and as we know, a house divided itself against itself cannot stand. So decide how that's going to play out. When is the attack over?
Not yet.
Not yet.
Okay.
At the end of the round.
Round.
I think it's my turn.
Last, is that what it was?
Then go. Yeah, your turn.
I think is it not my turn?
Ricci's 21. Zelenia's
Oh, so I'm-
25.
Oh,
okay, so
okay,
me
I'm sorry.
again.
I apologize. My notes were off.
Do I remember correctly?
Probably
Am I
not.
already in Shadow Wolf form?
I came out of it
Oh, you did?
to do the force field.
I mean, I don't
That's right.
know.
In that
Boys,
case,
boobs.
I would just. There's the 5 zombies outside. They're a constant reminder
That are being
death-
dragged through the audience towards
Yeah,
the.
and that death is inevitable and such. So I would like to just go fling myself towards them and use my crescent blades of the moon to decapitate them all.
All of them, including the people they're dragging with them.
Just the 5 zombies.
Okay, that's going to be a precision strike. How many attacks do you have?
1.
1. I'll let you double it because zombies move slowly. Make an
Okay.
attack roll.
Don't miss.
You get a 6.
6. Yeah, zombie head goes flying. You get another attack. Hell yeah. Jeez, 1 attack.
Nice shot, Sith.
Well,
Dour
Aristocrat
bitch.
might be upset by puns, but we should all know that when life gives you melons, you might be dyslexic. Just be warned, Wilder revolves attack with cans of soda. Thankfully for you, they're soft drinks. Hashtag puns never stop. Hashtag meta point number 241.
Way.
Got a 4 on the second one.
4. Okay, yeah, you decapitate the second zombie. Dropping 2 people to the ground. The fans covered in zombie gore and, since they're from 19th century, snuff.
You
Oddly
don't
enough.
have to be that happy. They were people too.
All right, has anyone not gone yet?
Secondary action.
Secondary action from Princess Lorrianna.
Yeah, I want to spend 4 meta points.
Wait,
You son of a bitch.
wait a minute.
Wait, we're doing 2
Time shift.
characters.
All right, Vega.
Yes. All right.
One round.
No, I'm Ricci actually. So
I don't care.
Space Sisters. I would Space Sisters. I would like to confer with you. Should I either speed up the zombies so that they go toward the gravitational point faster and are therefore less dangerous quicker, or should I use my Chronolash and just beat them with it? Which do you think, Space Sparkle Sisters?
Well, I think that I've taken control of the zombie situation as they are going towards the point of gravity, and that we need to get this stupid disco ball out of here.
Oh, so I should focus on that.
Sorry, I didn't mean to be rude.
No, I asked for your opinion. Okay, so what I would like to do is fly as quickly as I can, because I have flight of 1,000 miles per hour, fly as quickly as I can toward the disco ball and
Time bubble that shit and make all those souls go right out of it.
Oh, the
Yes.
ball itself.
that. I would like to do that.
Okay,
Time powers are the best.
do that.
Totally what I was going to
That's
work
what you
toward,
do.
so yes.
I want to
mean,
do that.
I'm not me right now.
And I did that a lot. I beat it by 14.
Yes.
The thing happens.
Because then,
Right, is that it? Sorry, go ahead.
And I believe that's the end of the round. Attack done.
Lorrianna's not gonna have any power. All the power, you just took all the power out.
That was the
All right.
that was like
well,
the thing. That, I wanted
that
to
was
be
more
thinking
fun than I
of.
thought it would be.
I'm sorry, I stole it.
Thanks, guys.
No.
Okay.
Now I know what it feels like to really
Oh,
be a
here, girl.
Sparkle sister.
One of us. One of us.
That was a fantastic hack attack.
It was.
But also, apparently, we have a new opponent in the ring.
Yes.
Who
It wants us to do
Uber Baldy who
not
throws
puns
cans.
or yes puns.
No, one of them does puns. Someone else doesn't like the puns.
Christian, I just
Yes, I would.
Or split.
What?
I just caught up the hack
You're
attack or
split
the
with your
meta
affections
points.
towards
One of the hack attacks.
Oh, right.
Chad.
I know you had a hack attack from a while ago you were holding on to. Uber Baldy's been dropped into the room and has to die for his puns. I'm sorry, Uber. I appreciate them. And I'm not sure if there's a third one as well. I got so lost with the hack attack.
No, I don't
I
think
think
there's
that's it.
vomiting.
No, that's it. That's the only.
So it's just
We've
the
been
two?
spending them.
Yep.
Okay.
Which there is somebody immediately does drop into the middle of the ring. It is Uber, but somebody apparently used the app to summon him because they need to ride somewhere. He jokes as he shows up.
Oh, because it's like honey. I like it.
Second waffle.
Yay!
Wow.
Nick.
Chat, you're awesome.
Yes.
I think I just took
I'm all
non-lethal
Nick now.
damage
Great.
from that pun.
Oh, that was me, Christian.
You're
got
looking for Tessa Wallace. That's your contact.
Tessa Wallace.
That can't be right though.
Why can't that be right?
It's my sister.
See, this is information you need to give me before I enter the mission.
Are we hearing any of this?
Yeah, did we just hear that?
You hear him talking, but not the other voice.
Right.
Here's the tip that Christian said yes to. Christian, you are the best GM. Hashtag MetaPoint.
I just wanted to be acknowledged as the best. Okay.
Throwdown.
You all have access to your boosted abilities.
Oh, wait.
I thought he was going, you all have access to your boobs. And I'm like, well, duh.
Which one?
That's something
Like
we
daily.
have all the time.
Nope, it's finale. You get access to all of your boosted abilities.
Both
Sets?
Both sets if you have two sets.
They're not
I
both
don't
on
have
our
them on
sheet.
the sheet because I wasn't anticipating you saying that.
I
So.
can get fish.
This thing does not have pictures on it anymore.
I like to.
so.
I remember mine.
I
It's
remember
totally fine.
mine too.
Hey Chris, can you make this work?
Oh, I know mine.
Oh, here, your computer. I think you have to like maybe say something.
Okay, or
about
we go
this
home. That's
is
it's
GM
really up to
thing.
you.
Oh, you're on top. No, no.
Okay, so there's a new guy in the middle. Does he attack us?
Sorry, I had to swing.
I think he left on an
okay.
Uber.
I may blow a bubble in your direction.
Oh no, he's gonna attack us. You made the joke about the Uber.
Oh, okay. I thought he left on an Uber.
Space Princess tech support.
Space Princess Tech Support is up and running. Thank you so much, Chris. I think you are a great GM.
I think I am too.
You're my favorite one.
Thank you.
You guys are feeling really insecure for that 5 minutes I was forced into your job, don't you?
I felt like I did. I felt like you did a really good job.
I like totally did too.
I thought you did a
You
good
let
job
us
of
do
like,
more stuff than they let us
George
do.
Costanzaing it. Like you showed up, you did it really well, and then you walked away before it could go sideways.
Thank you. Now you can
My
say Tom
magical
reference
space
minute.
crown.
Great.
Mine's a bit tight.
So we are at the 1, 2, 3. Yeah, okay, we are there. So this round, good news, everyone.
Oh, for real?
I need
Or, like-
defensive combat checks from everybody, and the cage opened, right?
Yeah.
In the arena.
Permanently pinned open.
You use that word good in different ways. than
I
we
beat
use.
mine.
Oh,
Oh, it's an 18.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, the cage is open, so it applies to everybody in the arena
I
now.
will.
I beat it by 15.
See,
I beat mine by 6.
Oh,
God.
Okay.
finally beat
Yeah.
one.
I beat mine by 8.
Excellent.
Beat mine by 2.
Beat mine by 4.
Wow, great job, everyone.
We have waived tax on but the Church of Holy OD will not abide this schism. Blessed be the one true GM and Chad who is his prophet. Hashtag MetaPoint.
Thank you, Chip.
That was good.
Oh.
My ego was definitely what's the word? I know how to spell it. Assuage, assuage.
Assuage.
Somebody was being. It's just because somebody was being
Assuage.
nice to me.
I got endowed as the world yesterday as a tarot card. That was cool.
Right.
I don't know what the hell is going on with
And
that.
I got endowed as the ruler of the world.
So I
which
got
is weird.
temperance,
You can
which
get-
is real weird.
You've got chat. I can't give you that.
I just
It's all
got
good.
Well,
You've got the.
I
things
mean,
to do
I
that
think
thing.
Lisa is
All right.
temperance, but
As long as I put the
So
things I
You've
need,
got that at least.
that's all I care about.
not so sure.
There is not enough dancing in this battle of the bands.
Oh, no.
Hashtag Bowie for life.
Yes.
Okay, let's make that happen right now.
Actually dance to Bowie?
No, it's our like theme song, obviously.
Okay.
You gotta dance. Arms! I need to see arms! This directly relates to all of your roles in the future, just so you know.
What?
Yeah. If I don't see you like loving the dance.
I'm dancing with bubbles.
This relates to our participation in the show in the future?
Yes. Except for you, opposite.
We get serious now.
All right, we got that out of the way.
Thank you, chat.
I needed that. That was a very nice release.
Yeah, that was
Thank you,
cathartic.
Chad.
I think we all needed that break. You
That was
know,
cathartic.
get out of the craziness that is
Getting a little like
essentially
tension
still the
focused.
first part of the first combat of this adventure.
Kinda like
Okay.
Kind of like the 7th inning stretch, but we can't
Every
leave early
single.
because we're
Did you roll?
trapped.
Did you roll your defensive combat yet?
No, I did not.
I need you to make that for me.
I was just gonna say I succeeded.
You're gonna lie?
Yes, 7.
Boys.
That's not a lie. I
Boys.
got 7.
Boys.
And your battle armor, you beat it by 7.
Yeah, I beat it by a lot. I beat
That's fantastic. You all take no damage as the lightning comes down from the very, very top of the roof to strike down anybody who happened to be in the cage. It appeared to be some kind of a trap, a spell, if you will. Non-magical, but still very, very dangerous. Column of light, electricity damage comes shooting down to the middle. Unfortunately, the cage has just been opened. And I'm gonna say we're gonna do a percentile to see how many of this 250,000 person crowd lives through this blast.
Chad is still a guy in a skirt. Hashtag cool rule.
But I can pull the skirt. I've got the legs.
He does.
He totally
I've got
can.
really good legs.
Yay! Wait a minute. Why would people be going into the cage? I mean,
No, they're not going in, but because it's open, the lightning can affect them.
Oh, I understand now.
Yeah.
I thought you were saying that people were like going to go in there, which seems stupid because there was like death.
87%
Jesus.
Of them live?
of them live.
Oh, okay.
But pretty much the front 10 rows just kind of got flash fried.
Okay, but the like thing that takes all their souls is still in the bubble, and it's cannot take all their souls.
Drew got time bubbled.
The
GM
disco ball
allowed it.
totally is there's no soul going or whatever it's doing. It's not eating the stuff.
That's what a time bubble does?
The GM
It's
told us that,
protected from
yeah.
all the things.
Technically, all we did was reverse time so that everything that was in there
It's
went out
coming
of it.
out, right.
But it's like in a bubble. It's a bubble.
And what's that doing this round?
It's bubbling and
I mean-
protecting it from everything else.
It's only 13% of 250,000 people. That's still 32,000
It's a
people.
lot of
Yeah.
people.
Yeah, that's a lot of souls going
power.
into
I
that
think
ball.
we're trying to determine whether or not the bubble around
The thing
it.
is, this thing doesn't absorb souls. It absorbs the power of rock and roll.
That's
well,
right.
they didn't die.
In order for
That's
this
right.
thing to get fully charged up, an entire band has to die.
That's right. So as long as them
Two bands just did die.
Oh, that's not good.
There are still survivors in the cage. Tommy Horcrux is still alive. Some of the band who shall not be named. Tank Spaceman and a few of the Woo Girls are still with us.
So how is the disco ball been affected by the time bubble?
It is glowing now, and
it happened and we
it's
took it
standing
out.
perfectly still because
It's an
it's in a time bubble.
Throw it into her castle.
Nothing is happening to it, is what I'm saying.
I can do that now.
Can we like destroy it?
Yeah. Can we just blow it up?
What if I like focused all my like sunlight power like a magnet on it, and I just heated the crap out of it, and maybe like melted it or exploded it with heat?
Does your power get stronger for each like in your sentence?
No.
It can. Oh my goodness.
Could I do that? My power is the sun, so I'm obviously very bubbly. Duh.
Duh.
Obviously.
The sky begins to darken further. The lights start to go dim.
The sky, which is space, gets darker.
That is correct.
Okay.
And is Nick still talking to himself?
At this very moment, he doesn't appear to be. He just says, that's who you're looking for.
Is it like my turn? Can I
So,
like
T. Wallace.
do the thing?
Tessa.
Tessa Wallace. Yes.
Tessa
that's-
Wallace. We can hear him, right?
Yeah, we hear him saying.
Who's that?
All right. Well, no, I can't really scan.
Who is that?
Tessa.
Can you get me a scan on which one I'm looking for?
I can try. I can start to, sure.
Scan? Guys,
What's he doing? And what's he scanning with?
I don't know.
It's one of those two. It's either the blue one or the purple one.
I'm the blue one.
Can I use my organizational ties to have some sense of
We can hear that.
We can't hear him.
who that is?
I will give you an organizational ties. Sure, you can use your organizational ties to make a roll.
That's purple. Okay.
Based on you are
Who's Tessa Wallace?
I'm willing to burn meta points to go towards
Bizarre!
what Thomas said.
wow. Okay.
Sorry, chat, for my little screen.
It was in character.
This is just going to be pretty much a socio-sci kind of roll. And more for your own psyche than for anybody else's. But how
Right.
many meta points did you just spend?
2.
Yeah, go ahead and give me a roll on that. We're technically out of combat at the moment for anybody who's interested.
Okay.
Since,
A whole bunch of
Tessa
people
Wallace?
just die.
but there's a lot of people standing up and screaming because 32,000 people just died.
Could I, like,
I get
Can
I
you
get a
use your
7. That was on what again?
powers, Chad? To calm him
Socio-sci, you
down?
made it.
Oh yeah, I made it.
Yeah, that makes it by 1. So
I at least know that name.
no, never heard the
No.
name before in your life. The voice sounds ridiculously familiar.
which voice?
The voice of the meta pilot speaking right now.
The pilot, something about it's not because the voice still has this robotic Theodore Roosevelt quality to it, but something about the intonation, the cadence, it's frighteningly familiar. It's the same voice you hear in your nightmares regularly.
Are we being attacked by Uber?
Not yet. Like I said, there's just a man standing in the middle of this destruction who seems unharmed by the lightning. Maybe it's the cause of it, maybe it isn't, but here this guy is with puns and a small Prius with a U in it.
So can I try the thing with the beam of light and, like, try to make the,
Tell me the thing.
Okay, so I would like to focus all of my, like, heat sun energy on this stupid disco ball and try to melt it or try to explode it or try to do something to destroy it with heat energy.
You want to use a laser beam to melt it?
Uh-huh.
Okay. A laser beam
Or,
and a disco ball.
or like,
No,
make
no.
it, like, fracture.
Let's let this play out.
It could fracture. I don't care if it fractures
I'm
or
okay
not.
with it.
You know
If
what
it doesn't
happens when
work,
light
then we
hits a
know that-
disco ball, right?
I'm going for, like, the corner.
Using
like
a
one
weapon
of
on
the,
it won't work.
Like an edge.
Okay, I'm just going to chalk
I
this up to
think I
drug
need to
use.
send it somewhere
I've got the
else.
new guy in the center of the room taken care
Through
of.
space. Yeah.
Sisters, I've got the new guy in the center of the room taken care of.
Okay.
Okay.
I trust you,
Okay, Chad, we trust you.
Was I included in the sisters when you said that just now?
Or can I focus my...
You seem to
don't
be
know.
tapped in, so I'm thinking yes.
Can I focus my laser in, like, the spot that holds the disco ball?
Actually, I just need to roll for the action you already declared.
I know. I'm telling you, like, where I want to focus the energy is on the top of the disco ball where it's being held.
It's not being held. It's being held in a giant robot's hand.
I am assuming,
right.
like, disco balls have, like, a
still have it.
spot where all the mirrors come together on the top. There's a little hole that's not mirrors.
That's
God,
right.
you're
You
gonna
can
aim
shoot
it
that
at
little
this
hole
guy?
if you'd like, but it's basically just a nail with a loop in it.
He's holding it. She.
She's
Princess. New princess.
What?
Just shoot it.
I got an 8.
That's a really good roll. You hit the called shot. You melt the top of that disco ball right off.
Okay.
So now there's nothing to attach it to the ceiling if it was ever attached to a ceiling again.
Does anything, like, escape out of the top of it?
No.
no.
No, it was just a screw.
Could I look in? Can we see inside of it? Does it just look
It's a
hollow?
little high up. You could fly up there and take a look at it next round.
Okay.
Wait, so didn't do anything to it?
Melt at the top.
That's it? Okay.
Anybody else want to try anything?
Yes.
Yes, so it's done
But
to
it's
do choices. So, Tessa,
Sorry. Wrong.
Not Tessa.
No.
fine. Mimic, time bubble, the three of us.
Done. You're all in a time bubble.
Okay, are you Tessa?
No.
Are you Tessa?
No. Who are you? Now you can tell me.
I'm looking for Tessa Wallace.
Why?
I need to know which one of you is Tessa Wallace, and which one of you I can't talk to.
Can we see that they're bubbled at all?
We're frozen in time.
Yeah, you get. They're
Cool. While that's going on, can I take care of the Uber problem?
do your thing.
Okay. So there's only a way to stop Uber, and that is I'm going to tap into Chad's law power.
Can I roll perception to gain
And
his?
I beat my law roll by
Do you know
10.
what I mean?
Only
Or
the only reason anybody would know that name is because they were the contact that's looking for you.
but that could be bad because the people, the program people, are probably also looking for me.
They don't know who you are.
Oh, okay,
Tessa Wallace is a completely made-up name.
okay.
It's your founder name.
He
So,
beat his law thing by 10.
Yep.
so what are you trying to do?
It's Uber. It's the only way to stop Uber is with the legal system.
Is with the legal system?
Yeah.
So are you going to have him slap the suit or something?
Yeah, I'm going to use my knowledge of the laws and such in this Space Princess world to demonstrate to Uber why he is not able to operate freely in the zone that he's in now and needs to unionize or something.
So you're going to bore him to death?
Yep.
Okie doke. So you get to work talking to the man in the middle of the ring. You guys are still in a time bubble.
Right.
Meanwhile, what's happening?
Yeah, I'm Tessa.
Okay, time bubble her within the time bubble.
Can I stop
I wanna
that?
talk to her.
Can I stop that from happening?
She blocks it right away.
I'm the princess of time.
Oh, okay, my bad.
Before you freak out,
I'm not freaked out.
okay. I don't work within the program.
Time bubble.
Can I block it again?
Dang it.
Like-
I thought I might catch you off guard.
Catch me off guard.
Sorry, okay.
You're safe with me, magical princess Tessa. Wallace.
Yes.
You
Okay,
really
I'm
always
pretending to be Cassandra, but I'm not Cassandra. I'm actually Tessa. I'm here to help you guys and protect you, okay? I don't
Okay.
have time to go into the whole thing, but just know
don't
that I
have
wouldn't
to.
lie.
I trust you.
Okay, but please don't tell the rest of them yet because it'll throw us into chaos.
Okay.
Okay. Do you have news?
I was told you would have news.
Well, I'm trying to get news.
Do you know
From-
which? She just wants to know. You just want to know which one the teacher is, and you figured that out already.
That's it. I need to know which one the teacher is, and then we can move the rest of the plan
Oh, he's
forward.
a teacher? I was only told to talk to Thomas that he would know about the kids.
Thomas?
Thomas Chad.
Is Thomas the teacher?
What's Thomas's last name?
I don't know, he just told me Thomas.
Scan file? Or what's his last name?
Wells.
Is it Wells? Thomas Wells?
It must be, I don't know. They told me Thomas Tots. I assumed that was the
That's
kids.
clearly a pseudonym.
Thomas Tots?
Yeah.
TT?
All right. Okay. So here's what needs to happen then. Drop the bubble. Nothing strange happened in here.
Right.
I need to quiz Thomas. Make sure he's who he is. I'm gonna tag
I've
him.
tried. If he's in full avatar, it's real hard. So we gotta get him when he's more pilot.
Oh, really? Something hard when you're in full avatar. Yeah. No problem there.
Okay.
We just time bubble him and then hack into his pod and push him pilot. It's not hard.
Well, okay, then go for it.
All right. Let's do that. Hey, can you extend the time bubble just around Thomas too?
Chad?
Thomas.
Yeah, Chad.
Yes, Chad.
Are we going to hurt him? He's our magical space princess sister.
No. We need to talk to him about his
Just to-
job outside of
Just
the
to help you
Metaverse.
two with your thought process, she's currently all avatar. That's why part of what you're saying to her means jack to her.
Well, yeah, I mean, are you going to help him? Are you helping him?
Yes.
I wouldn't harm Chad.
Okay, I trust you.
Okay.
I think it's important to do this.
Yes.
Okay.
Very important.
I love it when they're in character. It just makes me so happy.
All right, magical space sister Tessa.
You can just call me Vega for now.
Vega. Right. Okay, I'll extend the time bubble.
Oh, and
You're in the
Joseph
middle
Becker.
of explaining some legalese to this man standing next to the Prius in the middle, when all of a sudden,
I'm just saying that the rates you're currently charging are not
he seems to be-
necessarily
he
just,
just-
when you look at the overall benefit to
he's
the
in like
drivers
mid-sip
themselves.
and there's some drool like starting to go down his chin as he goes slowly into boredom, but then that drool
Yeah,
stops.
it's working the way I thought it might.
It stops halfway down his chin. You look around, and the only people who are moving, like there's still fire burning, and the fire isn't even moving. The people who have started to get up from their seats and run in panic towards the door, crushing each other on the way, are really just stuck in space as you look around. And the only three people who are moving are the giant robot and two of your space princess friends.
Drop the comms for a minute. CJ, target 03, push him full pilot.
Your chest cavity on top opens up, and a little robot with little dreadlocks pokes his head out. It's like, time to go?
Jesus, no. Good. Slam shut. It's good.
That's such cool technology.
Isn't it great? Yeah.
Pops out again. Oh, hi, Tessa.
Just so that
I miss
Chad
you.
is aware, the Uber defines his use of lawyers and is fighting strong. Tactic, however, at the end of Uber Ball, he never loses his appeal. #MetaPoint.
Thank you.
I'm gonna use 2 to go more pilot.
If you'll excuse me a minute. Open chest, put Teddy head in there. Grab him, push him full pilot. That's the guy we need to get.
Right, but we gotta wait for me to get back.
Ah, shit. Okay, how much time do you need for that?
I don't know. I don't know. Time works differently in here. You know that.
That's because we froze time!
Look, he's almost all pilot. I think we got enough to talk to him.
Okay, fine. I just want to be sure
You
about
talk.
this.
Crash out.
Hey, Chad.
Hey, I think we were battling a moment ago.
Chad.
Is there a reason we're not battling now? Is that?
Hey, Tom. Long time no see.
In the years that you have worked at the program, only one guy has ever called you Tom.
I prefer Thomas.
I know.
Thank you.
Oh, yeah, well aware, Tom.
What's going on?
You're not in any danger. I don't mean you any harm. Well, I mean you a little harm. But I'm not gonna do that
We won't let him.
right now. They wouldn't let me anyway. I've tried to get time bubble. See, it doesn't work.
Is there? We?
Time bubble, time bubble, time bubble, time bubble, time bubble, time bubble, pop. Okay. That was enough time bubbles to make happen what I needed to make happen. The time bubble around the disco ball falls.
Oh God, we gotta make this quick.
Keep track of your time bubbles. It gets very, very bright.
I have to keep track of time bubbles? Oh,
Apparently.
who knew? I don't take this universe very seriously. It's not personal. I'm a giant, intelligent robot that can turn into a mountain.
I know.
I mean,
I just the first 2, but being a princess.
I.
Time is still stopped in the rest of the room.
We just have a couple questions. He has a couple questions.
Okay. How can I help you?
well, I was sent here to make contact.
Is there? We could have whatever conversation you'd like to have after we deal with this situation going on outside.
Which, the one frozen in time that cannot progress? The
He
events
said
of
that
which-
you're a teacher. Do you teach kids?
Are you a
outside
teacher?
of the Metaverse?
Tessa, for Christ's sake.
No, I'm an accountant.
System shock.
I deal with numbers. An actuary? Yes, I'm an actuary. An actuarial accountant. Actuarial accountant, CPA.
That's funny because the
Who
data
does taxes?
What?
Half.
That's okay.
Pilot.
Oh, shit.
Avatar. All the way. You're good. Middle. Avatar.
Was this guy an accountant?
Shit, it's
Do you know him?
All I know is that his call sign.
Sparkle Sisters, there's a battle out there that we should be helping our Sparkle Sister Ren with.
Okay, hold on a second, Thomas. Sorry.
Do you work with him? Have you seen him
No.
in the program?
I've never, well, no, not only here. I've heard your name before.
Mine?
Yeah.
What
I
did
guess
you
not
hear?
your name, Cassandra. But your name is Tessa.
Yeah. I swapped with Cassandra.
Okay.
You're
And
getting
you
all
are?
Huh?
Who are you?
I'm the magical space princess Rushmore. Nick, how you doing?
Hi.
I don't know him, but nobody knows my name unless they're on my side.
Yeah.
You know who Nick Krieger is.
I do?
Yeah. Because he was Theodore Roosevelt.
Well, yeah.
You remember him specifically because he was
He was stuck in the...
He was your target that you thought you had lost.
Right, but he was stuck in... Like, he couldn't remember who he was outside of it.
Right. This is clearly him, but...
Where have you been? Did you finally get out?
Get out?
He was stuck in the Metaverse. We couldn't get him to... He thought he belonged there, was raised there.
Your name is Nick?
Hi.
Nice to talk to you.
System shock!
What is...
All the way pilot. One over towards Avatar. All the way Avatar.
Oh, come on!
All the way pilot.
Me.
Gosh, sorry, I was...
One over towards Avatar. Halfway.
Crash, are you doing this?
Not on purpose.
Would you lock on to the signal,
Can't
please?
talk now. Shooting.
What are you shooting at? Are you playing a game?
Crash, that name sounds really
I like to
familiar.
pretend like I am, but that blood's real.
Vega.
Do you need assistance? Do I need to jack out?
Crash from the western?
I'm gonna get very sick in the time
CJ,
bubble.
are you there? Do I need to jack out? I can put it on autopilot.
As you vomit, as it leaves your mouth, it just stays right where it is, as if it's no longer part of your reality.
What?
Are you okay, Chad? What's wrong?
Did you? I'm sorry. I think I misunderstood. I think I misunderstood you when you said your name.
You gotta be careful with that vomit. You almost nicked me.
System shock.
Ah! Why do we have so many?
One over.
I think they're GM instigated.
Yeah.
These are, yes. Don't worry, chat didn't do this to you. I did.
Why would you do that?
Because I am a bastard.
Really? Tell me more about that, bastard.
Right where you are. One over. Right where you are. Right where you are. Right where you are. That was weird. Those were all exactly the same numbers as last time.
You. That's impossible.
Why is that impossible, Tom?
That's impossible. I don't know who you are. I don't know why you're here, but that is not possible. There is no.
Chad, anything is possible.
No.
What are you afraid of?
You
I'm
had
gonna use my intimidation to make him tell me the truth.
No.
You had a Duran Duran poster
I have
over
a
your bed
20
in
on
the
it.
dorm.
Oh, I know you do.
You have the complete works
Before
of
that
Blackadder
happens,
on DVD.
you see the door at the far end of the auditorium open up.
You
Even
showed
though
them
they're in a
letting
time
the art-
thing?
Huh?
Even though they're in a time thing?
You heard me.
Okay.
Even though they're in a time thing, I should have proceeded the sentence with, you see the door on the opposite end of the auditorium open up and a man walks in.
Is that supposed to happen when the bubble's up?
Nope.
Yeah, time
Is that
in.
Hollywood?
He's all the way across the auditorium, but he is walking this way briskly through crowds of burning people.
Oh,
Yeah,
Shiddlesticks.
only someone who has control over time is
Are you here to hurt us?
No, I'm not here to hurt you.
Is he telling the truth?
He's telling the truth.
Well, that's good.
Chad, it's really important that
That's-
you tell us the truth.
It's not Chad. His name's
Who
Tom.
the hell are you?
Tom, sorry,
Nick
I'm
Krieger.
confused.
Nick Krieger is dead.
Yes, he is. I am
What?
also Nick Krieger.
What?
He got me killed.
I did not.
Tom got you killed?
He wasn't taking it seriously.
No, that is
Chad.
not.
Did Chad cheat with the Chad Blaster?
I told you not to pull aggro. I told you to take this seriously. I told you it was out of our league.
System shock.
This is not. You are not.
I'm actually kind of glad that we just get
Two
to
over,
watch
but you
this.
can do one less if you'd like.
Yes.
Me too.
Where's my popcorn?
All the way Avatar.
Someone bring me popcorn.
All the way Avatar. All the way Pilot still. All the way Pilot for you now.
Oh, good God. Well, it's not like I know it.
One towards Chad.
Okay, I need you to stay with me, all right? I know this is weird. I know this is hard. I'm not here for anything like vengeance or anything. The reason I could not leave is because I had no body to return to. I escaped into the system after you got me killed, and I don't remember how I really got there because I don't really have all of my own memories anymore. I'm a gestalt, you understand. Pieces of the different avatars I've absorbed. So there's a lot of Nick in there. There's maybe 60-65%, but I'm missing a whole bunch of stuff.
The man emerges from the crowd as you're talking. It is indeed Hollywood. He walks over to the other two space princesses, pulls out a little leather book, and smacks both of them on the head, knocking them back into your time.
Into our
I
bubble?
thought this was a conversation
Wait.
for everybody, didn't you?
I didn't know which ones I could
me.
trust. So
Well,
I
right
went
now, aren't you just stalling?
Of course I'm. Why would you say that?
We had no control over it.
Why use
Because
meta?
you can't stall for time when you're living outside of it, Nick.
I'm using 2
It's
meta
like
points.
the first rule of time.
I thought it was an independent time, but CJ is in my timeline, isn't he? I'm talking to him. I'm
No,
talking
he's
to you,
not-
right? For fuck's sake. Okay, drop the bubble.
What?
Rude that we weren't included in your time bubble.
I don't really
The
care.
man isn't there anymore.
I don't care about the time bubble. What the hell is
Hollywood guy
going
is
on?
gone?
Mm-hmm.
Why did you need a time bubble?
Because they were sharing secrets without us.
Are we still in combat?
There's no combat. Everything around you is basically fried. The guy is still standing there in the middle of the ring looking like he's ready to go. The drool starts to fall again.
I'm gonna grab Ricci's whip and lasso him.
You know, I would let you borrow it if you would like.
Well, also, I would like to be invited to secret time bubble conversation, so I'm just gonna take your lasso, your whip, and I'm gonna lasso him.
You don't know, do you? Okay, so because you're all the way pilot. Got it.
Well, I can tell you that no one was excluding you from anything. It was
And you can also tell her
him.
that nobody can touch your whip but you unless anything. Nobody can use your wand but you.
I have to hand it to you.
Well, can you hand it to me?
What are you gonna do with it?
I'm gonna lasso this man in the center of the ring.
Why?
To hold him down and ask him questions? I don't know.
He doesn't look like he's doing anything. Drooling.
Guys, I think we should maybe focus on the disco ball.
Which is glowing brighter and brighter.
What is the...
And then starts getting dimmer and dimmer.
Because she's using the power. She's calling on it.
Starts to change colors.
Yeah, she's calling on it.
She?
Oh, yes, the evil queen.
The monitor that was turned off
see.
until a moment ago turns on.
Oh God.
Floating there next to the color commentary section of the announce table.
For a third waffle, and because I love this show and Christian's brain.
Aw, thank you.
MetaPoint.
Thank you, I'm using 3.
Third waffle. You used 3 of them just now?
I used 3 meta
Oh, we
points.
still have a rule of cool to use.
Yes, we do, but we got to get to something cool to do first, don't
Well, here comes Lorrianna, that bitch.
Is that
we?
still the,
Yes, indeed.
is that still the hack attack from whenever ago? Mother.
And sure enough, the tiny monitor explodes, and in its place stands Dark Queen Lorrianna, evil princess of the cosmos, former queen of the galaxy, and successor to the throne.
Like, you should feel really ashamed of yourself
Possible
right now.
creator of Space Prince Esteban.
What?
Well, I
Right,
mean,
'cause she
when you think
kept
about it, she
bringing
destroyed the Cosmos
No, like,
Stone, which
she didn't
caused
do it
the
on
Keystone to get made.
purpose.
Right.
She's here. Why are you here now?
Ladies.
Yes?
Chad?
3
Yes, Chad?
waffles.
I like
What are we
big
gonna
robot.
do with him?
Go now.
Okay. Phoenix!
I don't
starts with
understand
sun.
what you want me to.
Sun.
You want
Damn
me to
it.
taps? I don't understand.
You're gonna say moon after
What
she
a
says
point.
sun.
Go before
Why am
he
I
throws
gonna
us in
say
combat.
moon?
Is she part of what you were talking about?
I don't know who that is.
What? Yeah, I don't know what you were talking about either, because your super secret time bubble.
You remember Rosie vaguely,
Oh my God, Annie Oakley.
right?
I
I
saved you.
might have known Annie Oakley.
I plucked you off a train.
Oh yeah, I was bare-breasted. That was dope. You want me to say moon?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Or,
I want you.
Moon.
You
Moon.
can't really do it. You know
what?
you can't do
You know what,
anything.
Annie?
Oh, I can't even do
You
it.
can't access any of your
Right.
powers when you're all the way on that spectrum. You know there are meta points left, which you may use.
No, I know, but now I've been convinced. All right, I'll do
How
it
many
for
meta points
you.
did you use, though?
I used 2. No, it's
Oh,
it's
then
all
there's
out.
1 left.
Then I'll use 1.
Bang.
Well,
None.
I trust him.
You
so
could have also used your Rosie buff instead of that last meta point, but
that was a
save
special
it.
buff that someone came in from their family to give to me, and I am saving that for a special time.
Oh wow. Okay. So evil Queen Lorrianna shows up.
Phoenix!
Starts with sun.
Hello, bitches.
We have to go through twice.
Second 5. Never
Oh,
mind.
you're the bitch. You peaked in high school.
I don't know. I've never felt this much hate before, but it is intense for that woman.
Let's just
Okay, I'm sorry. Sun!
Moon,
time.
Space.
Chad!
What?
Phoenix!
wolf,
Unicorn.
Dragon.
Bear!
And sure
only
enough, all of their transformation sequences start, and they're floating around in the air, and their clothes are flying off,
Crash.
and new armor is coming on.
Crash, are you getting this?
Yeah, this is rad.
Oh, so you're finally paying attention, I see.
Well, time started. What do you want me to do?
I
System
want-
shock.
Shoot, my bubbles aren't working.
All the way pilot.
Shit.
All the way pilot. All the way pilot. How
Can
is
we be
this?
transformed all
These
the
are
way
ones.
pilot?
Yours is a 4, so you get to go all the way to the other. Yeah, there you go.
We can be transformed as a pilot?
You're already if you started the
we
transformation
transformed.
before the system shock
Yeah.
happened, so you get the transformation anyway.
God. All right.
but we're
All the way
not gonna
Avatar.
know how to use them.
No.
All the way pilot.
I don't have access to my dragon. I can't use it.
No, you called the dragon, and then the system shot
And
in.
like we have one leg that's adequate.
We're a giant robot now.
No, you are all in your
all like the
individual.
pieces
you're in your
of the
individual giant vehicles.
But I
You're in your
don't have
dragon. You're in
access
your
to this
unicorn
anymore
turtle.
where my dragon
You're
is.
still in
But
it.
you're in it though. You can control. Think about Power Rangers when they're in the Zords, right? Like they're in it and they can press the buttons and make it do stuff. You just don't know what any of the buttons do.
Okay.
And like
You can just press it. What does this do?
since I'm
It's
a
fire.
phoenix,
This
can
do
I
claw.
fly? I'm assuming my phoenix like flies, right?
Your phoenix does fly. It's on wings.
Yeah.
Okay.
I
You're
mean,
like,
I know
what,
phoenix.
what were the words you said?
What the?
What the?
What the? Yeah. So, of course, your giant buffalo turns more giant. A cockpit opens up, and you start somersaulting in the air. Perfect, like lots and lots of turns. And land perfectly sitting in the cockpit, holding on to the stick as it closes over you, and you are now riding a giant taff.
Sweet tits.
Oh, I can talk to
There's a button for that.
Nick, what did you get out of the Western?
Clearly one.
Can we hear that? Or is that just for you?
It's actually just his avatar reacting to his desires because of the shape-changing ability. Has nothing to do with magic like the rest of you girls, but
Fella can dream, can't he?
he can. He can.
Okay.
What?
Lorrianna.
But yeah, you're the Green Ranger of the group now. Congratulations. Oh, also you have some useless gold armor on your shoulders. Just so they can tell you apart, despite the fact that you're colored differently.
Okay.
God.
All right, so you've transformed. What's next?
I'm assuming
Who
it's the
knows?
roll initiative.
Not so far, because Lorrianna just said, "Hello, bitches," and that's all she said. And then you were like, "Transform!" And she has to wait while you all
Good.
transform. You know,
She gets
Very polite of her.
wait.
there's no choice. It's the rules.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, she probably hates
Nobody can move while the transformation is happening unless they're just watching the transformation.
It's
Is this
because
how you're
it's
like not allowed to shoot paratroopers while they're in the air?
it's like
It's not like that because you really can't bring yourself to do it.
Okay.
it's just so magical looking that like who is going to interrupt?
We look really good.
It's really cool.
It took like 2 minutes.
I know it's a little bit
It
of
was
a waste
awesome.
of time, but let's just go for it.
Well, when you invest that much in the animation sequence for the transformation, you want to
So
show
I
it off.
see you think we are here to fight.
Yeah.
If that's not the case, that's fantastic.
You are nowhere
I-
close to my power, she says over dramatically.
Would you describe your power, please, and why we are not nearly close enough to it?
Because it's the vast power of the cosmos, but, you know, darkened by the power of evil.
And you call yourself a queen?
Yes, I was called a queen before I turned evil. That's how it works. You don't lose your kingdom
Yeah.
or queendom just because you turn evil.
Well, usually when I'm in the room, I'm the only queen.
Oh.
I always liked
Yeah.
you best, Ricci.
Don't talk to
Yeah, call me Ricci. Let's do that.
Jackson, how much time do you
Sorry.
need?
We're not talking to her.
I don't know, a few more minutes?
Like
How
we
many
don't
is a
want
few?
to.
Can you quantify that for me?
Yeah, I can
please?
tell
Is
you,
it
I
two?
probably need about 6 minutes.
6 minutes, okay.
What is going on?
I got someone working for me.
Let's just start
I don't
killing
know,
her.
On the
but
outside.
Ricci just laid down some like
out of the Western?
mad.
Yes and no.
I like totally heard that, but like we should really be
Don't
focusing
I always?
on
So,
killing her.
ma'am, you mentioned no need
Yeah.
for combat, and that's
Oh, you aren't prepared to fight the likes of me, but instead you will fight my rangers! And a portal opens up, and out pops your male and female counterparts, the Space Rangers.
Oh right, they're like the guy with the sun.
Yes, yes.
They're doing a lot of flips.
They do a lot of flips,
Frick.
and
I
they
do a lot of flips too.
all have stupid boy band names.
Are they like already transformed too, or can I just kick them?
They're out in their battle form already, and the first thing they do is
transform.
sun, moon, time, space. Just Julia, and
Right.
they get into their
Julia.
giant
Julie.
vehicles,
Just Julie.
which are weirdly just like your vehicles, but slightly more masculine looking.
Ricci, time
They're
bubble.
like the Ace Rimmer version of us.
Yes, they are basically the Ace Rimmer versions of all of you.
Great.
If I noticed that they only said the sun, moon, time thing and like didn't go into the Phoenix Wolf stuff, did it not count and like they failed?
oh, so they just put their first layer of armor on you, man.
Oh no, they did the
No,
whole
he
thing.
said they came in with their first layer of armor.
I know, but like
Oh.
when I tried to start by just saying Phoenix, then
Their
everybody.
first layer of armor is shouting out their animals, and their second layer is shouting out their keeps.
Opposite of us.
We're not going to get
Because they're the opposites.
I
Nice try,
was just
though.
It was a good try, but it's not
I mean, thank you for trying to get out of the battle on a technicality.
It's like looking at my skills sheet.
If only we
Richie,
really had
time
magical
bubble.
space princesses to fight
know what you're
wars.
talking about, Richie. Make a time bubble.
Guys, this isn't even real life. Let's just have fun.
Hey, Jackson. Slowfoot Sue says hi.
What?
She's there too?
Yeah,
Cassandra?
my contact. How crazy is that?
Cassandra's your contact? I thought Tessa was your contact.
I think they're the same person.
No shit.
Can you get us out of here?
Can you make a time bubble?
Yes and yes.
Well, can someone make a time bubble? Because we're about to fight the Space Rangers, and maybe we should have a freaking plan of attack before we do it.
And stupid Lorrianna is not.
System shock!
Oh, thank
God.
Sorry! You hear through your comm.
Damn it, Jackson.
Who's?
You're right where you were. You're one towards Avatar now?
Okay, cool.
Groovy. You are all the way, like almost all the way back. You're right there. You're right where you are. Halfway? Oh, good. Her brain's back. And you're still all the way pilot, Chad. I didn't even mean to do that. Sorry.
Oh boy.
Oh, hey, Tom.
Can I throw up a time bubble?
You can.
Time bubble!
Why did that take you so long?
I didn't feel like me, okay? I'm sorry.
Look,
And
okay.
Jackson, and we've lost Jackson.
What? I don't know who Jackson is, but what I do know is that we're about to fight these stupid face boys who think that they can take our things and do them better than us, and they can't. But here's my question, Space Princesses. Is it better for us to line up and attack who we are paired with, or to swap people?
Can Nick use his scanner to see what the Dark Queen's power level is? He called to have you back hashtag MetaPoint.
Thank you. Thank you.
Meta point. I'm pretty sure it's over 9,000.
That's true. Her power level is well over 9,000.
I use the point.
But do you see what I'm saying?
You use what?
I use the point.
Like, I should fight the
Good
guy
man.
with the moon, and you should fight the guy with the sun.
Do you think that's a good idea, or do you think we should pair up with
Chat does not think you should fight your own doppelgangers.
Chat does not.
No. So they agree with me that maybe we should swap and fight someone. So then I think maybe in the time bubble we should just make a plan so that, you know, we don't, two of us
This
don't.
is the time for planning.
I think it should be random, otherwise people's feelings are gonna get hurt.
You know, I think you should fight the Chad one because you have so much animosity. So maybe like fight the friendship one. I think that would work.
Chad, are you okay with that?
I'm comfortable with every decision that we make right now.
Okay.
Usually you say that with a smile, Chad.
Chad's been acting weird.
I feel weird too.
I'm a little beside myself right now.
Would you rather us refer to you as Thomas?
Who is Thomas?
I'm still
These are names we've been hearing.
We're like in the middle of the battle.
Right.
Okay, maybe I should just clear the air here.
Yeah, this is the time to do
Okay,
that.
we're in a time bubble. It's fine.
Nick Krieger, Gestalt entity. Met me as Teddy Roosevelt in Westworld, or whatever the name was, King of Yosemite, one of my avatars.
Hi, I'm Magical Princess Richie,
Hi.
Keeper of Time.
Nice to meet you.
Hi.
I'm a giant space
None of
robot
us
in
are on the
Secret
far
Nation.
end, so I guess this we all
We
all
know.
You've got bits of both.
We know
Yeah.
Nick, so we have bits.
Oh,
We can go back and forth.
I never met Nick.
You just
You
did.
never met
Nice
Nick,
to meet
that's
you.
right.
I appreciate the gestalt quality of your entity.
I mean, we are in a, yes, thank
very
you,
deep.
Jenica.
So Nick, just get us out of here.
Define here. Like, do you want out of the reality, or do you want out of this physical space within the reality from this battle?
I'm like compelled to say that I really want to kill Lorrianna because I hate her.
Yeah, that's our mission.
Yeah, but our mission is also to absorb power so that when we get taken back to the program, they can use us, and maybe that would like not be cool.
No, it would
be cool if, like,
absolutely
they
not be
didn't-
cool.
It's also just a fun way to explore different realities.
Shut
Shut
up,
the fuck
Chad.
up, Tom.
I want to interrogate Tom.
I'm sorry, Chad.
How long can your time bubble last, Richie?
Technically forever.
Well, I guess
Technically forever.
Okay. Wait, but Lorrianna could move outside the time bubble last time.
What's she doing right now?
Standing perfectly still.
So she appears to be frozen in time?
She does. You can tell for a fact that she is.
She's frozen.
Okay.
We can come up with something we would like to do.
Why don't we just...
And
why don't we
interrogate
just-
Nick.
Well, we could do that. Do we age while we're in the bubble?
Oh, no. Ish.
You do.
Yes.
Okay.
You,
Because
you,
the timekeeper
you
for
don't.
us.
Totally.
Ricci, you don't, but everybody else will age normally.
I don't, but you do.
And for a space princess, that doesn't mean any damn thing because you all
right, 'cause
stop
we
aging
always
at
look
16.
16.
Right.
I was just... I mean, I'm sure you've probably already thought of this and done it, but why don't we just spend 20 to 30 years training ourselves into ninja masters of destruction?
Oh,
I
yeah,
don't
we've done
want to be
stuff.
30 years older. I got other stuff I need to do.
No, but we could go back after that. We've done stuff similar in the
Okay.
past,
Cool.
We're already like really awesome at fighting.
but there seems to be more at play.
I want to know why the hell Nick is here.
He's here because he came to contact me.
I thought he was just helping.
Why is he contacting you?
Because I'm not Cassandra.
What?
Nope.
It's okay.
Is that important to? I mean,
It's not necessarily right now super important, but just know that I'm somebody that's here to protect you.
Okay, so we've been taken over by a program that we don't trust, and then
I don't
been
trust
lied
it either.
to the whole time by you, and then this guy shows up for no reason, and we're just supposed to trust you guys because that makes
I'm here
literally
for a
no
reason.
sense.
We're sisters. We trust each other.
Can someone knock her out of the closer to pilot? Does anyone have that ability?
no.
No.
How fun would that be?
I could knock
Actually, if you just
myself-
give it another, no, that's good enough. System shock. This time, when it hits you, you actually feel yourselves get shifted in a direction. Like your bodies, it's like you're inside a box, and that box just got tossed down some stairs.
Oh, good lord.
Oh, great.
That's what it feels like.
Perfect.
Half. One less from Avatar.
Fudge!
Right where you are. Middle. Avatar. All the way.
God, it's gonna make that harder.
Right where you are, Chad. Tom. Miss.
Did I feel a
Like-
shake as well?
Did you feel a shake?
Like you just said that we all felt.
Oh, you all feel like a slight equilibrium shift.
Oh, guys, like, what was that?
That's been happening.
I'm sure it's nothing.
Okay. Like,
So
why are we all
let's
frozen?
fight this Lorrianna.
Oh, good. We've lost Bubbles.
Seriously, I totally want to fight her. I could take her, you guys.
So could I. Let's cut her
do
head
it.
off with my katana.
Let's
We
do
can
that.
all take her. But we can't take her until we take out the Ranger Boy things.
I'm not sure that's entirely true.
I'm 99% sure it is.
Yeah.
What about that disco ball? Is that still
I
a
think
priority?
it like did its job, and
She's
now it's
The
used
disco. Now that you've seen it in action, you know what the disco ball did. It took in a particular type of energy and transferred it into another type of energy. They know from before that Lorrianna was trying to find more dark energy to power her keepstone with, which doesn't power itself like the other keepstones do.
It's a stupid keepstone.
It's a bleak stone.
Very well.
All right.
Like, what were you saying?
I think we have to fight the Rangers.
Well, yeah,
I think
Or we need to get the hell out of this reality.
You know
Just
that-
go back to the pods. It's safer there anyway.
Nah.
No, we're fighting the Rangers. Bring it on.
System
know
shock. Avatar. Not all the way. Oh, one less. Sorry. Right where you are. Right where you are. Halfway. Right where you are. Right where you are. God, that's. Why do I keep rolling all these dice? Who even
Guys,
needs them?
to save time, maybe we should do a group attack that we can work out here.
okay, let's do it.
You know we do outnumber them, right? Or at least the
Only
male
by,
versions of yourself.
only by one, and I've never seen you fight.
Yeah, you have, Annie.
Oh, right. Oh.
Use the power of Rushmore.
Are you like going by Annie now? I totally love it.
No, shut
it's
up.
way super more
Oh, I
friendly
hate
than
so
Selenia.
much.
Why do you hate me?
Because you're so happy all the time.
Okay, let's focus our
I want
attacks.
vitamin D. It's really good for you.
So
Okay.
Look, I could, if Ricci will let me use the chrono lash, I can lasso the boys all
Oh,
together.
you're not all the way pilot anymore. You know you cannot use the chrono lash.
Even if she hands it to me?
She can hand it to you,
Oh,
and
I thought-
you've got her wand, and that's it.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought she said she could hand it
She
to
can
me.
hand it to you, but
we
you
need
can't
to
use
step
chrono lash.
outside
Only
this
she can
bubble
use
and
chrono
throw that.
lash.
Well, maybe you could gather them all up I'm just trying to think of some group attack with like.
I can use gravity to smush them all together.
Smush them together, and
You
then
also have magic, which you could use to create a rope, for example. Like you can do
True.
basic
I
magic.
was trying to just.
And if it helps, I can take any form of any
Oh
size.
god, if I can get my buff, I can make multiple attacks on them with my katana.
True.
Like you could be anything.
Well, my main form is a mountain, but here the magic seems to have
It's then that you see the blue-haired space ranger. Like he was standing there like this for the longest time, and he kind of looks over at you and goes,
Oh gosh, you guys. Something's happening.
What's happening?
I'm gonna step outside. I'm gonna step
He's
outside
like,
the bubble.
Yeah, something's happening. Time prints, remember?
Hi.
Immediately.
Time Ranger.
What's your name?
I'm gonna step outside
Can
the
I
bubble.
seduce him?
I'm done.
You probably could.
Okay.
I'm stepping outside the bubble.
You're stepping outside
Stop
the
him.
bubble.
I
I'm
follow
done with the
him.
conversation. I'm stepping outside and getting frozen, whatever.
That's what happens. You get out.
Chad does that?
I follow him.
You're almost full avatar.
You follow him?
Yeah.
Chad does. I've got just enough Thomas, and Thomas is just disgusted enough with the conversation to
So
step
do we,
outside.
are we gonna stop then? All right, let's stop this. And all the rangers kind of and face towards where all of you are.
I want to seduce them all or one if one.
You have to drop the time bubble for that.
Can she gravity?
Oh no, if you just use your regular seduction.
My
But
aquamarine.
he's out and you're out.
We're like all out. I thought.
No, only two of you stepped out of the time bubble that I heard.
So do we.
Well, I mean, if someone starts to step out, we can all step out. I was just but you could gravity them all together and
Zelenia, is she on the TV screen or is she here in person? She's here in person.
She's here in person.
I could take us to her ship. Just as a thought.
Or like what?
to leave.
To go through her crap, see if we can find her
Yeah.
papers on how she made the Bleakstone.
That.
Explode her ship.
But if she's if you gravitated all the boys into one spot and then she just seduced in that general direction, maybe we could get them to fight each other over her, and then they're out of the way, and then we can focus on Lorrianna.
I totally like this plan.
Because boys are dumb.
Let's do that. Go ahead, Sparkle Sister.
Okay.
And then we could go to her, like, while they're fighting, we can go off and do, you know, we're like, let's take care of the stupid boys.
You find yourself staring in awe as the Space Rangers transform into their giant robot.
Well, we should like totally do that now because
we did. I thought.
No, we're like in our little pieces of robot, but we need to put our robot together.
We did real separate for that.
I think it's a sorcery check or a piloting check or something.
It's each of you has to make a piloting check, and then we do group initiative for you guys from then on.
Great.
You'll have your own separate initiative being the Green Ranger.
Okay.
Wait, is turning into a giant robot really the way we want to go?
Like if they're a giant robot, don't we stand like no chance unless we're a giant robot? That's just the way I sort of understood
Yeah,
it.
I think we should probably go with that.
Then we're exactly the same. It's like fighting ourselves. How are we gonna outthink ourselves?
That's better than getting squished by being in our smaller parts while it just goes bam and you're dead.
I totally agree with Chad.
Do we have better movement in separate? Are we faster?
Oh yeah.
Separately?
You're faster separately, but
we're like
you're not
squishier.
that much faster separately. Like
Okay.
you're still pretty quick as the giant robot, as far as giant robots go.
Okay. My piloting I beat by 7.
Okay, I just need to know if you make the piloting check.
Yep.
What's the
So we're turning into a giant robot right now? That's what we're doing?
You have piloting on your
That's the
skill.
consensus.
I do by 7.
If only if it's a consensus will it work.
And I don't. Oh. Bigger robots are easier to trip.
But like we can
yeah.
fly. We don't need to trip. There's no tripping. We fly.
Yeah, ground isn't really much of an issue.
Are we in initiative?
We will be as soon as I get you can go. You can go now. You can go now while they're hemming and hawing.
Okay.
I don't know. I feel.
So I'm going to use the restroom. If we do decide to transform, I'll join the robots. If we decide not to join together, Chad's going to.
They won't transform without you here. Don't
I
worry.
was to say that Thomas is going to try and figure out how to leave the reality and go back to the pods.
All right. Yeah, I promise they will not transform without you here because they can't.
I'm saying if they decide to do anything else.
Next time, go behind the cameras.
Does
27 on initiative.
Ruby.
everyone want to transform?
I think
They can't answer that. He's not here.
What is Lorrianna
We already
doing?
know he wants to. He already said he wanted to.
What is the queen doing? Is she just watching evilly?
She's just watching evilly right now, floating there in her very, very beautiful but evil-looking dress.
I super hate her.
It just feels like a trap. It feels like it's too easy. It feels like when the boys transform, she knows we'll.
It's called the Dragon Sword.
Can you describe what the
with our massive
the
guitar.
prince's massive robot looks like? Is it one that does it have a weapon? Does it have a Voltron sword? Or?
The prince's robot is basically, it looks like a giant teddy bear.
Okay.
Like a big robotic teddy bear with a huge jewel in its tummy that it looks like might be the weapon of it.
Okay.
That's what the princess has.
How
The prince has.
vulnerable is this jewel to heat?
Not.
Oh.
Yeah, I mean we're fighting ourselves. It just I feel like can Vega, can you roll your tactics, your thingy, because it feels like if we're fighting ourselves, right? Like in the same form is going to be less effective than two different forms. I don't know if your tactics would tell you that.
Oh, you mean my military tactics?
Right, maybe we can get some information from our magical GM.
To tell us like, what to do?
I can use military science to figure out the best tactic.
Yeah, is transforming the way to go?
Untransformed, you are no match for that giant robot.
So we totally need to be
we
the
have to
giant
transform.
robot.
Fine.
You need some
Why are you
delaying time
Delaying time? No.
for piss break to get back.
Apparently.
It's Captain Piss Break.
Small bladders.
I
Did
guess.
you have something?
Well, what did you have in mind?
Are they doing anything, or are they waiting for them?
We're
You get to
gonna
do it.
transform, but
They're gonna transform.
Richie,
Oh,
did
I get to act.
You get to act because they have to roll initiative as
You
a
gotta
group.
look.
All right. Using my boosted ability, I will take over the right arm of the prince's teddy bear.
Yay!
Okay, we will roll for that as soon as the round starts. I like it.
What are we gonna do once we transform?
That's the one with the weapon.
We're gonna fight it.
You're talking about the
I don't think
the
we should
Space
use rock
Rangers.
and roll.
The Space
because
Rangers
of the
giant
different
form.
Their giant robot actually, like the middle part is the teddy bear. They have it has a dragon arm and a shield arm. The dragon arm has a big sword.
I'll
and
take
shoots
over.
fire.
I'm gonna try and take over the dragon arm.
Yeah.
Transforming.
Well, I can summon anything
Okay, so we're gonna be the big robot.
through space.
And
Oh, we have to make piloting rolls.
Nick,
I already did. I beat.
I did
mine
mine.
by
I beat
7.
And yes, me too. So you roll your piloting roll.
Beat mine by 8.
already.
We're good. We all beat it.
Yeah, everybody made their piloting roll.
Yes.
So this round you are transforming, and this round you need to use your power.
Yes.
Whatever you would roll for that.
Just says I can project out my mind to control both myself and a single opponent.
Correct. So it would be a mind.
Oh, bother.
It would be mind. Okay, so it's 15 is your number to beat,
Okay.
and you're rolling 12s for it because you're halfway.
Beat it by 9.
Beautiful.
Holy crap!
Actually, gonna use my +3 and beat it by 12.
Woo!
Sweet. Okay, so their giant robot finishes transforming. Your giant robot starts transforming. And at the end of the round, you're both standing there, facing each other, a male and a female, facing off. It looks like it's gonna be a badass fight. Top of the next round, they go first. It looks like something is about to happen. What does the arm do?
You ever seen a sword swallower?
Yeah. Okay, so the whole robot just like puts up its shield and starts charging towards you, and then lifts up its sword, turns it like this, and sticks it down through the top of its own head.
Well,
Oh, that's exciting.
I like it. I like what you've done there.
It
Cool.
kind of wobbles there, maybe tries to pull it out some.
I want to patch Jackson's audible reaction to the rest of the group. You like
Who is
that?
laughing in my ear?
I learned that from you.
Space
beautiful.
Princess Ricci, you
Yes?
might want to use your Space Princess power to make him just keep repeating that action.
Oh, my time one.
You guys get to have a group initiative.
I'm just saying, like,
Which one of you would like to roll it?
you can just make it do this over and over
I have a
again.
+18.
We'll just keep.
I have
Uh-huh.
I have a lot. Hold on.
Just keep pulling new holes.
She has
in
the
it.
highest. You're rolling.
Yeah, you only have a 12.
I'm rolling 12s, right?
No, you're rolling 10s right now.
Oh,
No,
for initiative?
Initiative, we always was 12s.
You're a giant robot form. You can roll 10s for this.
I know, but for initiative we want more. So we want 12s.
12,
Right, but you get to roll 10s for this because it's giant robot versus giant robot, and they're both very
I got
slow.
a 30, it's okay.
Do you understand?
Okay.
30.
30 is really good. Okay, and they lose. because 30 is higher than they can roll.
So, I have an idea.
Yeah.
I have my boosted ability, so I can either summon a fish, not really sure how that would work, or I can do my AC 20 of them.
There's so many ways that fish could work.
So
Summon the fish inside the cockpit of one of the other pilots.
And that only takes out one of them.
That's still useful if there's like a fish slapping around in their face
are
and
the
sucking up
Space
their
Rangers
precious.
considered
you know.
a boy band?
They are not.
Okay, so if they die, she's not going to get more power.
No.
Okay.
Then I am all for you blasting the crap out of them.
And like, do we do like stuff together as the big robot? Like
Yeah.
we could
You
like
do.
walk there, or we
You basically
could,
have to agree on an action,
and it's
which
just
is why
like,
you only roll 10s instead of 12s, because you move much slower.
and it's just like the one thing. So like the one AC 20, and then we're done, and then they go. Okay, I'm okay with that.
So,
If we are all in the thing, in the giant robot,
thank you.
can we double up our boosted abilities?
You can make a combined attack. That means all of you can make an attack.
Because I've got called shot.
I like that combo.
Ooh,
You can both use your boosted. Everybody can use their boosted abilities towards this attack.
I think. He said that the boy robot has a giant gemstone in the middle, which cannot be affected by our magic, but an AC 20 is not of
And
this
technically,
world.
it's the girl robot in this case because it's the female of the group, Julia.
Okay. Anyway, the gem has to be there for a reason, I assume.
We can shoot it with my AC 20.
How
Because
many?
that should affect
You also know from working with Chad that the giant gem shoots out a terrible beam of
We
death.
should like totally shoot.
So
How
we're gonna
many?
do a
How many hit points does that crystal have?
The crystal,
Yeah.
it does not. It doesn't seem to be a separate entity from the rest of the armor.
How many hit points does that target they're talking about have?
The middle piece, about
Piece
1,000.
they want to target. I'm just curious how many hit points it has.
Yeah, that's
Yeah, about 1,000.
1,000.
okay.
Well, how much does my AC 20 do? Damage-wise.
Normally it does 100 points of damage, but because you're in boosted form, it doubles, and because you're in boosted form again, it doubles again.
So it does 400.
Yeah.
So we're gonna do a called shot, and I'm using my buff, so we get a +5 on the roll.
You can
Okay.
crit it and take that 400 up to 600. And still not have to break it though in one shot.
And we could use like my Patreon buff if we need to, because we can all use our stuff together.
We could
You
combine.
can combine
I
all
haven't
of the
used my
buffs you haven't
Patreon buff.
used
I
into
haven't
one
used mine
roll.
either.
Oh, let's make a ooh.
So that's a plus
Theoretically,
3,
in 2
plus
rounds,
3,
we could
plus
blow
5.
that
So that's a plus 11.
Does anybody want to do something different than that?
Yeah, do you have anything else you could do
yeah.
while I'm...
Instead of this?
No, along
In
with
addition. Yeah, I could perhaps time bubble it and repeat the action.
Oh,
After we do it.
after we hit, you
Yeah,
should
that
would be
absolutely
double
do it.
damage.
Okay, that means
Oh.
if Ricci can use her
Deja
time
vu.
magic. Huh?
It's called deja vu.
Yeah, Ricci can use her time magic for this particular spell this round with no problem. It won't take anything away from your attack, but you will not be able to defend this round because
okay.
she's your shield arm.
Okay.
We've
I
also
think
got
that's
a
fine. I think that's a
mechanical
risk we
buffalo that
take.
could fly up and help.
I agree.
Yep, and
Yeah.
also Mechanical Buffalo could fly up and help.
I think
We'll need
that's
your
okay.
help, mechanical buffalo.
Because if we crit that twice, it's done.
Okay.
And it did. Looks like it took just an absolute shit ton. It looks like it took about 400 and some damage by stabbing itself through the torso.
Oh, that's totally excellent. Let's do that.
Okay, great. So you've got.
do it.
What'd you roll?
Not good, but we've got the plus 11, right?
Well, you got my 5.
My 3.
I have 3.
And I have 3.
5, 3, and 3 is 11.
Great.
So you're taking 11 away from whatever you roll.
6.
6. And what do you roll?
10.
Okay.
We
Roll
all
an attack.
roll.
Oh
what,
shit.
sorcery?
12s.
You can roll a piloting or a sorcery.
Make both.
Piloting or sorcery.
Tell me what you beat it by. Just tell me the number.
Piloting by 6.
Just the number.
Oh, 8.
8. Thank you.
You would like the number or the what I beat it by?
The number.
7.
Beat it by 3.
3, 7. Tell me what the number is.
15.
Oh, 15.
Thank you.
He's happy.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah, that's crit, in fact.
Yay!
It will get a defensive action, even though it's stabbing itself in the head, which it fails miserably.
Yes!
Is it possible to stack one more thing on top of that attack we did?
You added something, you added something, you
I didn't
added
add
something.
anything to it.
Other than your roll. Because of the
just
combined
roll.
attack.
Oh yeah, if
thing.
that's what you needed, that's fine then, yeah.
And What was your roll?
10.
10 out of 18. 16, 18, 16.
What's your sorcery?
18, probably 16.
Yeah. Okay.
16.
No, that's good. So your spell will work. No problem. What are you doing?
Can I mimic the beam to strengthen it?
You can mimic it. You could probably only pump out about 100 damage, which is about a quarter of what it puts out.
That's fine. It's
But if
more.
you could absolutely add to it.
All right, so I'll mimic the beam while flying buffalo, which I assume I know how to do. Use
Oh yeah, just like riding a buffalo.
Up towards the shield arm.
So you gallop up on your mighty
I
white
love
buffalo
Galloping
steed.
through space.
And time and stuff.
And time and yeah.
You get up to like.
I don't know why, but I feel the urge to. Unbutton my.
Just go with
Careful
it.
in terms of service. Careful in terms of service.
My nipples are in my armpits.
Oh, good.
Ew.
That was out of character. This is not. My nipples are in my armpits.
All right. This was an ugly day for the. So that's 400 damage, but you critted it
So 600.
to 600 damage.
If you let me add
we did it
my
twice.
chest
Let's
blaster,
do
I
it
will totally
twice.
belly blast as well.
I would love that, but that because of where the jewel
No,
is,
it's all good.
you'd have to turn around to do it because
It's all good.
it shoots out your tummy when you're in bear form, but when you're in
Friendship.
when you're in Glamatron form, it shoots out your butt.
Ew.
It's your only rear defense.
But you're also the head, so
There you
back
go.
of your head is a butt.
No,
You know what?
he's the head and the torso.
Yeah. It's all.
Like he's the head
It's
and
where the
breast and
arms
skirt.
and the legs.
Oh, so you're saying when it was flipped upside down, it was the whole thing.
We're just gonna let it roll where it is.
Oh no, the power of power.
The power of power. What does that mean? The power of power.
That is some pretty damn powerful
I am
power.
so terrified of this hack
Chat,
attack, by
please
the
do
way.
not
What
hack
was the
attack
power?
Tyler GMing the battle. Everyone will be dead.
You're serious.
So, what happens next?
I'm glad you asked.
Can you put that away, please, Chris?
For the deja vu that you were doing now, are you trying to get it to stab itself again, or are you trying to get this attack to keep happening?
AC 20.
Yes, this attack.
Okay, so the AC 20 attack continues to happen. So you basically just, sheath the sword real quick and open up your dragon mouth hand and a huge, absurdly large cannon.
Yes!
As it unhinges its jaw, pops out, and you just put it right up against this thing's chest, point blank, like you're gonna grab its heart.
Yes. Like in
Temple
Like in
Doom.
Temple of Doom.
yeah.
Kalima.
Oh god.
You may have
definitely
even
wanna keep
slipped
that.
out a little.
Oh.
You disgraced sheep.
And all of you focus all your energy, and you push you all push your throttles forward at the same time, which for some reason in giant multi-user mechs means that you do all of the same attack at the same time, despite the fact that they control different functions on the body. And sure enough, giant laser blast vaporizes almost the entire middle of that thing. It's gross. It's icky.
Yes.
Like, is there
Powerful Vega.
No, wait, was that the one shot or both?
That was the one shot.
Excellent.
Tore through all of its armor. Bad news, guys. Bad news.
What's
Now-
Lorrianna doing?
I'm like, is there-
Lorrianna just kind of went.
That's right.
Oh.
Time bubble her.
Apparently she wasn't accounting for the power of Chad because,
For the power of the combined power of the Space Princess, not just Chad.
well,
What did Chad
All
do?
of
thing
us
is-
together.
I didn't say anything.
the beauty part of this is
No,
just
no, I
as
just asked
as
you,
his
what did
attack
you
is
do?
about to blow the crap out of this thing, up rides the giant Rushmore Roosevelt on this on this huge robotic buffalo, which he starts to get an attack going that mimics the attack, and he's making a cannon out of his arms, and it looks awesome. But then the buffalo seems to kind of get a mind of its own and starts mounting this other robot. Just climbing the back.
Down.
And he's saying down, and he's trying to shoot his beam, but this buffalo is not having any part of this as it starts wrestling the Ranger Tron to the
I'm
ground.
sorry, this is so embarrassing.
Okay.
Bad buffalo. No alfalfa. Or whatever the hell you
a little
since
different
the
than torso
Westworld.
is totally gone, are the legs and arms
No, the
gone?
legs and arms are still there. I mean, the
I know,
torso, when I say totally gone, it's got a huge chunk ripped out of
But
it. It's-
everything's still attached to itself somehow.
yeah, it's just got a big old hole, like when
Okay.
Optimus Prime died. Oh, sorry. Spoiler alert. In 1986, they killed Optimus Prime. Sorry, it was 88, wasn't it?
I wish that was the last
No, I think it was
Transformers
86. Yeah, I don't count that one as canon either.
What?
That movie?
Oh, man.
Hell no, they killed
That was
all
like
the
the
characters.
first movie I cried at.
You got it.
Boys, space
Let's take a moment, guys,
princesses,
to
not-
honor our moms for taking us to what was basically a 2-hour toy commercial.
Your
Transformers the
moms,
movie?
not our moms. Space
talking to the
princesses.
guy.
Hello.
Wow, you are in character, aren't you?
So,
Watch the cartoon.
what happens next?
It's got its control of its arm back. It gets to take an attack at you.
Transformers that are playing them.
It's still alive?
It is still alive.
Holy
That
shit.
wasn't the repeated.
No, it's just the one shot.
Yeah, the one shot has to land. How many attacks do you get, Richie?
Just one.
Just the one? Okay, that's fine.
But you are
You
in the
could-
middle, and Aquamarine has more than one attack. Can you use those?
He's asking because of his doppelganger.
I'm actually asking because I was trying to give her a not so
Oh.
subtle hint that one of the abilities she could do is to give herself extra attacks.
I can give myself extra attack.
You can?
Wait, but they don't have the boosted abilities, do they? Because that came from
So,
Patreon.
go
Right.
ahead
Yeah,
and
they- okay.
whatever he's
Yes.
trying to talk
Yes,
about.
hey, well, I'd like to make an extra attack.
Right, and
I
just,
can.
and you can just basically have that do the same thing. So as soon as it gets its attack, which it attacks your giant robot and hits, make a defensive combat roll. That's going to target a location. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It tries to hit the leg that Lorrianna is Eliana is controlling.
Sweep the leg.
Nah,
Beat it by 8.
Yep.
Oh yeah, and like it goes for that big leg sweep, and you just lift your leg right up all daintily, like it wasn't even there. It stomped down back on its foot. It's just then that your attack, which just like cut a huge chunk out of it, suddenly repeats itself twice
Ooh.
in that
Nice.
same second. So it's like whack, boom, boom, boom,
That was like violent.
and arm falls off, legs fall to the ground.
Yay!
And they are transformed into young rangers yet again.
Good job,
So are they
Space
like-
Sparkle Sisters.
All the way
Thank
back
you
to
for
the
the
big.
suggestion of the time bubble, Tad.
System shock!
Oh boy.
All the way pilot. All the way pilot. Right where you are.
This is getting annoying.
Yeah.
Jackson? Well,
Just a second. You're right where you are. All the way pilot. All the way pilot.
are you done yet?
Just a second.
You said that minutes ago.
There has been a small accident.
Were you just watching the battle and you tripped?
Not exactly.
What's going on? Do I need to jack out? I can put this on auto.
No, it's not a good idea. I just need a couple more minutes.
Jackson, come
Everything's
back.
fine here.
And we still only hear his side of the conversation.
Yeah.
Who are you talking to?
Who's Jackson? Oh, you told me.
Crash.
Crash? How is Crash doing?
Crash?
You remember Crash Jackson as your former
He
Yeah.
broke.
fellow meta pilot?
Dr. Gadling?
I don't think I.
He's the one who left the program.
Yeah, the only Crash you've ever heard of is your annoying older brother that you grew up with that was a shut-in, basically. He was usually a lot of trouble,
Okay.
but what's the word I'm looking for to describe him? Weird. He's a weird dude.
Okay.
You didn't
get along?
You got along just fine, but relating to him was never really easy. He was really way into video games.
Okay.
And he never did really get a real job. So
Question. You said Crash. Crash? The one who left?
Yeah, long story short, I jumped into him when he left so that we could escape, and now he's, well, helping me. Well, I'm helping her.
You jumped into
Can we
him?
defeat the evil space queen, please? Or time bubble, maybe?
I think we should defeat the evil space queen.
Yeah,
Sure.
right.
I am so sorry about the buffalo.
Oh, fudge! You with the freaking pound? Oh,
So there you are. So you're
How do
still
you
in
know
giant
about that?
robot form. He's in giant robot form. The Rangers are unconscious on the ground, having been defeated. Lorrianna's sashaying her way over to you,
Evil queen, evil queen!
looking like she's about to do something like horrendously evil. When all of a sudden, from behind you,
Oh.
you see something fly and strike her in the head. Right on her stone. You hear a little tink as a soda can hits the ground. And there's Uber standing in the middle next to his Uber with just like a half rack of Mountain Dews, chucking them at the evil Space Queen.
Every time I think I understand this universe.
Hack attacks are terrible. What can I say?
Who's this guy?
So here is this drop-in hack attack character that doesn't, like, you can look at him and you're like, okay, his power level is 1. You know he has 35 hit points, but he is immune to fear.
And he's jacked up on Mountain Dew.
And he is totally jacked up on Mountain Dew. Unfortunately, Lorrianna is still also jacked up on Mountain Dew. And she does not look happy at the young man standing in the middle of the room.
Now, when you said it went tank, does that mean it just hit it and bounced off, or did it crack?
No,
Because these
it
are
sounds
something
like
not from
when
this universe.
somebody's throwing a pebble at a window, you know?
Okay, so this is just
Tink.
okay.
That's what it sounded like.
I was hoping maybe because it was not from the universe, it was a
Sir,
crack.
you are in. I get that you don't have fear, but you're in super danger.
He cannot hear you. You guys are inside your mechs. The only one who can really do any talking outside or between that is Chad, because he's got the head.
Sir? We, appreciate what you're trying to do.
Are you really trying to dissuade the guy who's distracting our enemy?
Oh, that's true.
She doesn't look that distracted.
Oh, wait a minute. I'm not even Chad right now. I'm Thomas, so... Okay.
He's like, what?
No, you carry on. What's the worst that can happen?
I don't know, but I gotta do what I gotta do. And he chucks another one and hits Lorrianna in the head again.
He's messing up her hair.
It is. It's messing up her hair terribly because even though it's tinking off of the the bleedstone, the can still bust open and Mountain Dew goes everywhere and her hair is sticky and unstylish.
Good.
Fair play to Mountain Dew Code Dick.
I want to time bubble her.
Can I, since I have my boosted ability, can I use, and I'm Jenica, can I use my Nano-Wasp attack, Swarm attack, Lorrianna, separately from our giant robot?
If you get out of your giant robot and untransform, yes, you can.
That sucks. Okay, noted.
Can we probably can't just step on her. Sorry, what did you say?
Oh, we're a giant robot. Why couldn't we just step on it?
That's awful. That is awful.
What?
She now has a new hairdo.
They're reading chat.
That's just awful.
Okay, boys, focus.
Another universe.
Oh, Lord God. Okay.
I don't have access to any of my.
Wait, are we trying to throw down with her now?
Do I?
Are you guys trying to throw down with Lorrianna
I
now?
thought we were leaving. I thought we were. I thought she
Any
was-
second now, dude.
Really? Any second still.
Princesses.
System shock.
Thank God.
Crash!
Oh, we still have a rule of cool too.
We do. We're about to use it.
Oh, jeez.
Everybody is perfectly in the middle.
Good.
Stuck in the middle with you.
That hack attack that's been freaking me out for 2.5 hours. Is it still
just
there? Like
It's still there.
It's the one that's been.
I know. I just want it to be over with.
You can't just make it over with.
Okay. I want to time bubble her. Can I time bubble the evil
Rule
queen?
of cool. Everybody can do anything they want this round to Lorrianna or anything else in the arena.
Even though we're in our, big robot farm. So
Yes.
if I wanted to do whatever I wanted to do, I don't have to split off from my robot sisters.
It's generally bad form to be in giant robot form anyway, once the robot battle is over.
Right, I want to get out of this.
Let's get out. We all agree we're getting out of the robot.
Yeah, so you immediately are back in your battle armored forms because you're not
Okay.
going to let your guard down because your mortal enemy is there.
Okay, that totally
So
makes
yeah, what happens this round? Rule of cool. Lorrianna looks like she is about ready to lay some smite down on Uber.
All right.
What would you like to do?
Okay.
Give us a second.
Does anyone have? Let's see. Wait, mimic powers. Okay, I'm going to mimic the power of illusion,
Okay.
and I'm going to make a whole herd of buffalo with New York State flags on their backs appear around Lorrianna, and then my buffalo is going to start speaking gibberish. And those buffalo are going to look really confused because buffalo, 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 buffalo.
Okay. So a herd of buffalo from Buffalo?
Are buffaloing the buffalo.
Right.
Because buffalo,
Who are also
buffalo.
from Buffalo.
Because buffalo, buffalo, that, buffalo, buffalo, buffalo.
Right.
Buffalo, buffalo.
Okay, so buffalo, 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 buffalo.
Yes. The
Got it.
buffalo are buffaloing the buffalo who are from Buffalo.
Understood.
It's the one-word sentence.
Vega.
Yeah, I'm going to use my ability to reach through space and grab a copy of Mean Girls, and I'm going to put it on the DVD so it plays everywhere because I'm guessing that Lorrianna, it's her favorite effing movie.
Psychological torture.
Right, so I'm going to turn that on, and while she's distracted, I'm going to come up behind her with my katana, and I'm going to cut off her head.
All right, the old decapitation from behind trick. No one ever sees that coming. I meant that because you're behind her with the katana.
Right, I know.
She wouldn't see it coming.
She wouldn't see it coming.
Right. Richie?
I would like to encase her in one of my magical time bubbles and reverse time inside of the time bubble to make her a child.
A child. So you're going to de-age her.
Yes.
That's a good one.
I'm gonna de-age
That's a good one. I like
her.
that. Zelenia.
I'm going to first cast Equilibrium, so she's easier to hit. And then I'm going to go invisible. And then I'm going to run up to her and take my crescent blade, and I'm going to shove it as hard as humanly possible into the middle of her stone.
Okay, this is a rule of cool thing. But that's still 3 actions.
Okay, then
To
I
do
won't-
one spell and then another spell and then attack.
Then I won't go invisible.
Okay, so instead you're going to
Cast Equilibrium, so she's easier to hit. And then I'm going to run up and shove my crescent blade as hard as humanly possible.
So you're going to
into
make her
the center of
easier to
stone.
hit, and then you're going to stab her.
Yeah,
Got it.
in the stone.
The
In the
sword and the
stone.
stone.
Oh, this.
Okay, like I know that Lorrianna is super vain and she really, really likes having a nice tan and looking super pretty. And so her skin is kind of crepey already, but I am going to use the power of the sun to like super fry her skin. So she's like not only like pink and like splotchy with sunburn, but like crusty pustules of blister and like burning from like the inside out. From the outside in or something. She's burning, like all of her burning.
Like, how much skin damage are we talking about? Like Edward James Olmos or Seal?
I don't.
Oh wow. That was harsh on so many levels.
All of it.
So basically, you're going into. So one of you is trying to de-age her, the other one is trying to give her skin cancer.
Like way super skin cancer.
Yeah, no, bad skin cancer, not the good kind.
No, lots of melanomas. All
Chad.
So, Lorrianna has a lot of problems in life.
Yeah, 4 of them are doing things to her right now.
And so, I would like to cast Friend Zone on myself so that I'm not attackable. And then I would like to charge her and just leap on and give her the biggest hug that she's ever experienced and just hold her. And just hold her so tightly for so long. Not necessarily to actually calm her down, though I will use whatever empathy I can as a secondary action and try to schmooze and talk with her. But even if that doesn't work, I will just continue to distract the holy bleep out of her while my Sparkle sisters.
Chad, I feel like you're sacrificing yourself and you're going to die.
All right, this.
No.
That's what he's trying to do. Shit.
Okay, guys, here we are. Time to vote. Herd of buffalo, buffalo,
If I
buffalo,
friend zone her,
buffalo,
she can't
buffalo.
attack me.
Mean girls.
But if it doesn't work, Chad,
It's so fetch.
De-age.
Stop trying to make
Stop
that.
trying to
make her a baby.
Stab.
On Tuesdays we wear pink.
Skin cancer. Or a sacrifice of friendship.
No.
Who succeeds and who has to roll at a terrible -5?
With no meta
Make her a
points.
baby.
With no meta points at their disposal, who will save our intrepid princesses?
Meanwhile, let's rock out to the song.
Oh, my Rosie buff is gone, by the way. I just got excited that maybe I could use it, but I can't.
We've got a lot of popular ones today. Oh, votes recorded. Where are we at? Oh. Fine, -3. Don't be a dick about it. I say what I want. I say 5. You know why? Because 5 and 3, they mean the same to me. I'm making all of this up.
You know, Chad, if you're unhappy.
Well,
with
we
the
talked
GM,
about making it a 5 instead, because I kept messing that up.
Come on, votes!
That's knocked over my liquor.
Thank you, that's real. Thomas, you are the winner!
I saw that one coming.
Yay!
However, all of you still have to, you are summoning Buffalo. If I could get a power usage roll from you.
God, we're on D12s, aren't
Yep,
we?
we are on 12s.
Well, that's a power failure. I missed it by 14.
All right, you managed to banish your Buffalo.
You could,
Damn it!
Shit!
You are now writing nothing.
you could use your Patreon buff to miss by 11.
I already,
already used it.
Either way, that Buffalo is a goner.
Bye, Taff.
Oh, sorry. Okay, Vega.
What am I trying to?
You are trying to pop in a copy of Mean Girls at a -3
And which?
and make her watch.
You
I
still
rolled a 16.
That's not going to do it.
Whoa.
She won't even have to make a defense. But again, that's part of the rule of cool fun is that it's harder to do the stuff.
You didn't use your 3.
Make her a baby.
Okay, this is actually not that tough for you. It's right in your realm of things that you can do.
Yeah.
So make me a sorcery roll and a -5.
Maybe if it happens, then when Chad hugs her, he'll be okay.
Maybe.
Oh, gosh, darn it. 21.
Bad.
You're going to want to get close.
Does it change anything if I use my 3? No.
It actually just, her sorcery is going to counteract it, no problem, because she's got a really high score as it is.
Can I do a do-over because I have that ability?
Yep.
What?
You can have one reroll because you have that ability.
Make her a baby. Make her a baby.
Total?
11.
So
Can I use my
close.
+3?
She got 11 also.
My 3?
You can't.
Patreon bonus? No.
Oh, didn't you already use it? On the
No.
3-3-5 thing earlier?
That was me and
I thought it
her.
was.
And mine.
Oh, then yeah, you can use it.
I'm gonna use it.
All right.
He only used 2 of them.
I know, but he used mine.
Okay.
Didn't use hers.
No, but
Again, she's the most powerful sorceress in the universe and all that, but you still managed to get some of it done.
Okay.
She begins looking much younger and more fit.
Oh. Darn.
Yeah.
What?
Don't worry. It's the way it goes sometimes.
I want to make her
And
prettier.
like her boobs
No, it's
are
the thing is, it's
curvier, too.
working. It's just not working super fast because she's counterspelling it as it's going on.
Gotcha.
Your time, everybody.
If she wasn't counterspelling it, she would be probably 5 years old right now. Zelenia, casting Equilibrium.
Yeah, which happens. I've got divine, don't I? Do I?
relationship
Do I have divine relationship for a reroll?
I don't see it.
would be an attribute.
Okay, then never mind. I got a 12 right on the money.
12 right on the money. What's your sorcery?
18.
Oh, I thought since it was my crescent blade, it wasn't sorcery. But if it's that, then I beat it by 4.
Yeah, so you beat your sorcery roll
Okay.
by none because you beat it by 4 and you have the minus. So
Right.
You
you
can
beat
do
it.
it, Sparkle Sister. I believe in
So
you.
the equilibrium goes off, so she will be easier to hit.
Great.
Now you make your attack roll.
Okay.
That'll help you.
10.
10. Not quite good enough with the minus. Even though you're awesome.
I rolled,
But she doesn't get a counterattack, which is really cool.
I rolled a 6.
For your
Yeah.
skin, for giving her skin cancer?
Yes.
Okay.
Is she
Remember what I
younger
said
now?
about her skin looking healthier and she's looking younger? She looks exactly the same as when you started.
Is she any
But
younger?
she's incredibly well lit.
Is she 10 now? Or she's the same?
No, she looks exactly the same as when you started. Like she started to get younger,
Oh.
and then she started to age.
Oh,
it counteracted it?
Yeah, so you basically just canceled each other out.
I was aiming for her skin specifically. Like skin burning and cancer, which is
Brad is
negatives though, and the
looking up.
defensive roll.
You don't know how to do this, bro.
Don't.
You don't know what'll happen.
Chad.
You
I
can't
know.
be friends with somebody like that.
It's worth a
I mean,
try.
she's a chick.
It's worth a try, Brad. We can do this together.
and like Brad, we're all friends with Chad, and we're chicks.
So you take a bite and holster and go in this.
Well, I got to friend zone her first.
Yeah, that.
You gotta
one.
friend zone yourself.
Or
Okay,
wait,
let's.
friend zone myself.
Obviously, you automatically succeed, so you don't need to roll.
Yep.
leap through the air. As you jump, like you're running so fast that like you fired your beam, which is a big solid beam of rainbow energy, and you actually hop into the air and hop off the top of the rainbow beam at one point because she's way up there, and you just latch on and chunk, put your arms around her, and the weirdest thing happens. Your lips touch.
Okay.
What?
I'm gonna lean into it.
You were jumping at full speed. You lean into it, and you know it's a kiss.
Yeah.
You're kissing an old lady. I mean, she's old in that. She's like 1,000 years old. But
Can I make a bonus seduction check?
yes.
Yeah. Get some, Tom.
Okay, Chad. I feel like this isn't
enthralled with
friends
him.
anymore.
Remember?
I feel like it's more than friends.
I don't know. Like Chad has been like.
He's
so
not
nice.
making out with us.
Okay, what are you trying to figure out?
More than friends.
I rolled a 4.
What are you trying to do?
A seduction check.
Oh, a seduction? She leans right into it. Much so.
And there's lots of tongue going on.
+8 misses her defensive on that. So, as you're making out, obviously, your stones touch.
It had to happen.
And there is a bright flash of light. And when the light goes down, they are both unconscious and unpowered, lying on the floor.
I heal Chad.
With no wands or stones anywhere near them.
Not
bleak
like
stone's
it's gone.
They're gone.
That means they're dead.
I healed Chad.
You healed Chad, regains consciousness.
Wait, but how?
He was just knocked out, it looks like. There's
Chad, are you okay?
There's a big black mark where his stone used to be.
Chad.
Where's Brad?
There's a
Brad!
Gone.
somewhat old-looking turkey leg lying on the ground.
Chad, your stone is gone.
Did Brad speak to me?
No.
It's just a turkey leg, dude.
That's so sad.
I'm sorry, Chad.
Chad's not a princess anymore.
Okay, we're good, bro.
Okay, sorry for your loss. Pull him.
His eye.
It's then that you feel yourself
Like a
being
little
sucked.
piece of him came with me.
Chad, it's then you feel yourself being sucked out of your own reality in a very familiar sensation. The rest of you follow suit as you are being pulled out of your avatars into your pilot's bodies. The world goes dark for a second as you swirl through this tunnel and abruptly goes black. The light, when you open your eyes, is much brighter than usual. You're used to being in kind of an antiseptic-looking, fluorescently lit room with white walls. What you see outside the window of your metapod, well, you see darkness.
Oh, great.
And you see blue sky. And you see green grass. And you see pavement. And you see a truck.
What direction is the
With
pavement?
an opened up in the back. With several metapods strewn out over a highway where there is a traffic jam. And several bodies with machine guns lying on the ground. Nick.
Where am I?
You wake up for the first time in a long while in a pod.
What?
You can't really look down until you open the pod. You hit the switch. It opens up. The body looks familiar. You remember Nick's hands very well, but they don't really feel like your own. Is anybody else getting out of their pods?
Yeah.
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 Okay. Your pods open out, and it turns out that they are most of them are some of them are upright, some of them are lying on their sides, but there are 8 pods kind of strewn out that they've fallen out of the back of a large semi-truck. Also on the ground is a motorcycle, and I said several injured or dead bodies holding automatic weapons.
Who do I see around?
At the moment, nobody. I mean, there's cars driving up, and there's like a traffic jam happening here on the highway.
Is there, what's on the sides of the highway? Like grass? What kind of...
Highway
Yeah.
on one side, grass fence on the other. Looks like you're running alongside the type of a fence that you'd see on a military base.
Yeah. I'm gonna start running against traffic.
Make a defensive combat check.
Are the guys on the ground who
Not
are
so
dead
much.
in any kind of uniform? that we
They're all wearing like
recognize?
they're wearing the kind of like fatigues that you would see little SWAT guys who jump out of the ceiling down on ropes in movies.
But like, there's no symbol on them. That
No,
we
they're wearing pretty
recognize,
much like all black and have like green beret knockoff berets and
Are
little
they still have their
MP5s.
guns?
Huh?
They still have their guns? I'm gonna grab
They
them.
still have their guns. Their guns are lying on the ground.
Yeah, I want to grab one too.
Taking a gun.
All right, you all take guns.
I tried to run.
And then I hide.
Yes, you try to run.
Mm-hmm.
You've got this really clear plan, like path of escape, very, very obvious.
Mm-hmm.
You're gonna jump over to the other side of the highway and get across it, counting on people's good nature to stop traffic since they're going 5 miles an hour because of the accident anyway. It's the best shot you have of getting out of there. You get right over the median. You jump up on that Jersey barrier, and you're about to leap over out of traffic when out of nowhere, boom, you get football tackled from the side, like right off screen. You know, like
Tom,
boom. As a
look
pair of
out.
you see dreadlocks like flying in the distance as this flying figure just whap, knocks him right onto the ground. Somebody help me tie him up. And there's your old friend Crash Jackson with his terrible hair is got this guy pinned down to the ground.
I can help you tie him up.
What are you doing here?
Hi, Tess. I'm helping.
I'm gonna help you tie him up.
You didn't tell me it was my brother.
Yeah, you did. I did. Oh, I told you.
No, you said it was Gatling.
Sorry. Well, it is Gatling.
I didn't know Gatling was Crash.
How did you not know Gatling was Crash?
We really gotta load these up.
Yeah, okay, fine, I'll help.
Could somebody explain what is going on?
Absolutely. We really need to go though, because there are going to be lots of police. Lots of police.
I'm just gonna start yelling, help!
Can I kick him?
Huh?
Can I kick him?
You can kick him, yeah.
He's hogtied.
Oh, just a couple times.
Just think of the ribs.
Yeah.
Okay.
Wait. Okay.
You get kicked.
Hey, Crash. Is there anybody on the ground I should be
Yeah,
helping
Nick's
with
a
my
good guy, my ass.
medical knowledge?
Duct tape.
I think Thomas might have a broken rib now.
Okay, I'll help that.
Load him up. We gotta go. We gotta go.
We
Where
gotta
are we
get him in the
moving?
truck. In the truck pod, and Crash starts picking up metapods and putting them in the
Holy
truck.
smokes.
Oh.
See? This is what the program wanted for you. Anyone remember Kid Titan? You think Skinny McDreadlock here could have done that?
No.
Skinny McDreadlock.
I don't have
I
Crash.
saved that for
Can
you.
we do things from Magical Princess Land?
You don't know yet, but
Are you
you
guys
will
familiar with the
find out
founders?
soon.
No.
I don't know what a founder
Because as you all
is.
get loaded into the truck and your pods are there, the door shuts behind you. There's a TV screen inside with a face on it that has, it seems masked. You've seen it before. It's your contact.
Yeah.
Hello, Metapilots.
Hey.
Welcome to the Founders. And that's our game for this week, everybody.
Cool. Cute.
That's exciting.
We had some things happen. A lot of things had to happen today.
Shoot, I
You guys
wanted
did
to
great.
cut off Lorrianna's hair and have it as a souvenir.
Oh, don't worry. It might not be the last time we see our magical space princesses. I have a feeling they may show up again in the future.
Where are we gonna go next?
So that does it for Galaxy Force 5. Let's see where we go next week. I am excited, man.
Yep.
I am too.
Chat, you made the day happen.
Oh my god, you're
We got
incredible.
3 waffles. This is rocking. You guys are great. I can't wait to see you next week, where we still have a hack attack that could happen at any moment.
Oh, God.
And now he gets to know what it
I know what it
is.
is. So,
Because do you still get to
Oh
implement
no,
it, or
this is him now.
Okay.
obviously we don't have time for it, but yeah, we have so many waffles to catch up
Yeah,
on
but I have
next
time
week.
to do them now.
Yeah, so we'll take care of those. We need to drop a butt ton next week, and
We'll
that's
just have
okay.
like a half hour
It'll be
singing.
fun.
Yeah,
It'll
we're
be
gonna
good.
have 5 waffles
Be
next week.
fantastic.
That's the way it goes.
It'll be like a
Yep.
concert.
Either way, I can't wait to see you guys next time on Masters of the Metaverse. We'll
Thank
see
you,
you next
guys.
time.
Bye, bye, bye.
Bum ba da bum bum ba dum